I see Rated Frog first, then Rich, then Ernest. Happy Life is here. Hi, Red Hunter. How are you all doing? I'm in a hotel again. Sorry, one sec. Let me get this poll question typed in here. Hi. I was just watching your videos, then you go live. Yep, well, it's a Friday, 8 p.m. Hello, Jeff Rubin. Hi, AD. Happy Life is saying hi to everybody. Okay, that's just my fridge. Okay. Most want to run. So the question today is, guess which marathon I most want to run? Is it Chicago? Is it Boston? Is it London? Or is it Paris? Boom. There you go. All right. Who else is here? Everybody saying hi to everybody else. I've got my dinner here. Also, I ran my 5K today, guys. I think it's showing backwards for you, but I ran the 5K up here in northern Minnesota. It's called the William Irvin 5K race, and this year I absolutely love this color of race shirt that they gave us. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. This is awesome. Happy Life voted Boston. It looks like Boston's getting the most right now. Hi, Possible OJ, I think. Congrats on 5K. Thank you, Rated Frog. Yes, to be quite honest with you, a 5K was the most that I could manage this year with the YouTube schedule and with a full-time job. It just, yeah, I've been going all in on YouTube this year, and there was no time to train for a marathon. Something had to give, so I decided this year I was not gonna do a marathon. Oh no, Rich is saying, I saw some bad reviews for 28 years later. So guys, I know I was talking to you so much about how I was gonna go yesterday, which was Thursday. We decided, so we were just, like, my family is all here, and we were talking about going to the movie yesterday, and then we decided, you know what, how about we just do Saturday night? That's like a chill night. All of the weekend's race events will be done. So I have not seen 28 years later. I know I was talking nonstop about it, but I'm gonna be seeing it tomorrow night. I haven't looked at any reviews. If people don't enjoy it, that's okay. Also, I'm eating Chipotle for dinner. I'm so pumped. Rich says, oops, sorry. Rated Frog says, I did London. Oh, you voted London. Gotcha. For a second, I was like, oh, you ran London. So this is my dinner from Chipotle. Can't wait. It's the usual guacamole with brown rice, sofritas, tomatoes. There's black beans in here. I think that's everything. It's a pretty simple order, but yes, this is the lovely sofritas dinner tonight. All right, let's see. Oops, sorry. Road to 10K followers. Yes, you guys, it's so exciting. The channel is growing, and we're on track to hit my goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So that'll be fun. Let's see. Jessie is here. I'm doing well. I'm up north, actually, just a hop, skip, and a jump from Wisconsin. I'm in Duluth. I'm up here I ran my 5K today. That's the shirt I'm wearing. Yeah, having a great weekend. At Christmas, 100K subs, that'd be amazing. Not sure it'll happen, but I would love to have 100,000 subscribers. I see Pro Games. Coffee is here. Good to see you, Coffee. Ooh, that is some, not spicy, salty guacamole. Oh my gosh. Hi Ziggy, good to see you. Possible OJ, I see Ken kill Cam. Rich with the members only emojis. Hello Dan O'Connell from Ireland. Sending love right back. Yes, I love Ireland. It's amazing. Hi Kay. K-Dog D1AG. I'm doing great. I'm on vacation. I'm up in northern Minnesota. I ran a 5K today. This is the race shirt that we got. It was earlier today, and now I'm just hanging out in my hotel room, eating some Chipotle for dinner. It's been a really lovely trip. Sorry, happy life. I know people were, I was telling everyone on Wednesday that I was planning to see 28 Years Later last night, but we decided to move it to Saturday night. So that's when we're gonna be going to see 28 Years Later. So I'm really looking forward to it. All right, I see Jesse saying that I'm still 6 hours away from him. Nicholas is here. Demaya Johnson. Back to the Future. I'm doing great today. Ran a 5K. Spent most of the day outside, just walking around, enjoying the city. So, having a very, very nice day. Rich is saying, oh, Rich with all of the Cristiano, Squirrel, Hannah, Bronco, and Catalina Crunch emojis. I've got my Catalina Crunch here, guys. You know how much I love this stuff. And breakfast at this hotel is from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm like, there's no way I'm making that breakfast. Like, come on. AD says Chipotle with some extra spicy salsa is the best. I didn't grab spicy salsa today. I kept it pretty neutral, but I can tell I like salty food, but this is like salty food. Ergo Video Oasis is here. Cosborn is here. Rooted is here. You're eating as well. Nice. Hi, the cool guy. I cannot wait to hear your review on the movie. Yes. I would love to hear from anybody who went to go see 28 Years Later, because I have been anticipating this movie for months. I think they dropped the first trailer in December of last year, and it's coming out. It came out just this week, so well in advance. I was very excited for it. I would love to hear what people thought. If any of you who went to go see 28 Years Later yesterday or earlier today, let me know. Hi, Ron Moran. Good to see you. Greenleaf Music said hi. Excuse me. Mostly folders, a bit of everything. Hello, I haven't been using AI for very long, but the more I talk to it, the more impressed I am with how smart it really is. I know. You guys, AI, it blows my mind that humans have created something like this. I love AI. I use it a lot. Obviously, it's kind of scary too, but it's here. It's not going away. Liverpool, hello, Liverpool FC fun. I'm Ethiopia and marathon is big in my country. Of course it is, yes. Ethiopian runners are, I would say Ethiopian and Kenyan runners are the best distance runners in the world. NC says, there she is. Nope, it's Friday. Here I am. Travis Wilkie says, what's up? Just chilling in my hotel room, eating some dinner. Sisha, I'm doing well. There he is, NC. Yes, Rich. Rated Frog says, same, I would rather sleep in than eat breakfast. Well, yeah, and the thing is too, one, sleep is always gonna win over getting up to eat food for me. And two, the options at most hotels for vegans are really bad. It's like maybe a piece of white bread with some jelly, which is just like pure sugar basically, some pieces of fruit. I don't really eat fruit. I mean, I'll eat it sometimes, but it's not what I like to eat for breakfast. And then maybe some like corn flakes. Like there's like no protein options at most hotels for vegans. Like it's like such an early wake. Like when I think about like I could wake up early and not really have many breakfast options anyways, or just sleep in and then have my high protein Catalina Crunch cereal with me. And I'll usually bring like a bowl or two, just like a disposable bowl. So that's just what I tend to do at hotels because it's not worth the food that's typically served at breakfast at hotels is not worth waking up for me. Yes, we've got Moz in the chat. Happy life. AD says hotel breakfast is usually not very vegan. Yep, you nailed it. That's exactly what I was saying. Not missing much. I can think of a lot of times I would wake up early just because it's like, okay, it's that like, oh, it's a perk that's included with a hotel stay, so I might as well take advantage of it. And then it's like I wake up and then I'm like, I'm just eating like all carbs and refined sugars. Like this is not a good breakfast anyways. Like it's not worth waking up for. Hi Garrett Club. 2 Cents TV is here. Beach Baddie. I'm like not a super fan of Benson Boone, but I think he's okay. Coffee says, Hannah, I heard you say something about Duluth, Minnesota a little bit ago. Yes, I'm in Duluth, Minnesota. This is where I ran my 5K today that I've been training for. It went really well. I did not race it. I ran it for fun and I took a lot of footage. And I am vlogging this trip, so keep an eye out, guys. I will be posting my grandma's marathon weekend vlog on my channel pretty soon. Ethan Afton, 1987 is here. Albice Sigma is here. Dream Life Blueprint. I don't really give out weight loss tips because one, I'm not a nutritionist or dietitian. I'm not a licensed healthcare professional. So I would say like that's not my place to be giving out advice like that. I would say the responsible thing is consult with your licensed health professional, like someone whose job it is to give out advice like that. Garrett, I'm doing well, feeling great. My race is done for the weekend, so now I just get to enjoy and relax. And I'm in my hotel room tonight, but I'll be playing like cards and hanging out with my uncle and the rest of my family for the rest of this weekend. AI, give me next week's lottery numbers. I mean, I'm sure everyone is punching that into AI, Rated Frog. But I mean, you can try. Coffee. Ooh, I had a marathon in Paris once, says Albi Sigma. That's cool. Hi, Moth. King Sammy, the Trillionfold Blesser. Great to see you again. Love running cross country too. Yes, I do enjoy running. Thank you, Rekka Rex. This is from my 5K today. You guys have never seen this because I just got this shirt today from my 5K and I absolutely love it. It fits perfectly. The thing that bothers me is a lot of times with races, they will have these unisex t-shirts and they're cut so boxy and square, which just does not really work with a female figure. Like it tends to bunch at the waist and then get like stuck at it. It's just not good. Like the fit is not great. And this I can tell is like a female shirt. So I'm like, thank you. Like, and it just, I hate when like the collar is too high and tight. Like that's not fun. It's like, it fits well, but it's not super snug, which is like personally never the way I want to run. Is like too tight of clothes is just very uncomfortable. So 10 out of 10, I'm super happy with this 5K shirt that I got with my registration. Hi, the Unbothered Sun, great to see you. Thank you, Back to the Future, for modding. Let's see. Guto Kowalski, I'm back. It's a Friday night, so yep, I'm back on live. Let's see. You sport the color red well. Thank you, Tomcat. I want to add more red to my wardrobe. Rated Frog is a cool dude, says Coffee. Jack Winkle, hello. Craftico, hello. Great to see you. Excited for the marathon vlog? Yes. I did not run a marathon this year, but it is the marathon weekend. So the marathon is taking place tomorrow morning. Part of like, I love running the marathon up here in Duluth. I just was not able, I could not fit in a full marathon training program with all my other priorities this year. So I do miss it. I would love to be at the start line tomorrow, but I just knew that it was the right choice to pass on marathon training this year. I would love to do, I'm planning to do this marathon next year. But yes, I'm excited to post. I'm gonna try to get this weekend vlog up very quickly, because this is an event, like this weekend event. It's called Grandma's Marathon Weekend. It's something that a lot of people search for, and I've noticed that people will post very quickly after not only this weekend event, but a lot of events, because people who were there, who went to the event, they want to go on the internet, go on social media and be like, oh, like who's posted about this? Like I want to see what other people's experience was at this race, at this concert, at this whatever. So I do want to turn this vlog around pretty quickly. Chip Broadhead, I do not know what the London beef eater is. I have no clue. Garrett Club says that's cool. Rich says, you look well rested. Yes, I have gotten very good sleep up here. Thank goodness. You guys know it was brutal a few weeks ago when I think it was 2 weeks ago. I was just severely underrested, and I was like, oh my God, if this goes on much more, I'm gonna be getting sick here. So yes, win for good sleep, Rich. Jamie Hubler, hey there, I can't believe I'm on YouTube on Friday nights. It's, it tends to be like there's a good volume of traffic on YouTube, I've noticed on Fridays. Jack Winkle, hotel night is so exciting, have fun. Yes, I do love doing my live streams from hotels. JJ Kaysen, yes, I am at a hotel right now. So Coffee, no, my sister and TT the cat for sure. I mean, TT would never run a marathon. My sister would, but she was not running today. Garrett is asking, what is your favorite song? My favorite song of all time is The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. Ooh, Imana Patrick is here. All right, doing my best to get caught up. JJ Kaysen with a W. Let's see, going to Galveston, says Tina Moore. Hi, Rhonda Ramsey. Back to the Future, Beach Baddie. I'm sorry, I timed you out for spamming, sorry. Oh yeah, if they're spamming, I mean, this doesn't even need to be a reminder, honestly. Like, everyone should know that spamming is just immature and rude. Natalisha Rodriguez is here. Highly Blessed is here. Jamie says, I'm gonna order DoorDash vegan this evening. What should I get? It depends on what you're craving for food. I mean, Chipotle is great for vegan options. There is Buffalo Wild Wings. You can get cauliflower wings instead of meat wings. So, I mean, sushi, you can get vegan sushi. Beartooth, hello. Hi, Tur. I see Tommen is here. Beach Baddie is back. Victor C. Happy summer solstice. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I want to make a note of this, but unfortunately I don't really have a notebook, but I want to Google this because I'm in Duluth right now. Duluth, Minnesota, which is just up closer to Canada. It's on Lake Superior. And let's see, Duluth, Minnesota, summer solstice activities, events, the longest day in Duluth. Ooh, summer solstice and wooden boat festival. Wait, I thought the summer solstice was tomorrow. What day is the summer solstice? I thought it was no, it's today. I could have sworn it was the 21st. Dang it. Oh well, I guess it's today. Well, happy summer solstice, guys. That was oversight on my end. Guto, are you away from home? Yes, Guto, I'm in a hotel room. That's what's going on behind me. Gotham, thank you for the earrings comment. I wear these on my live streams as a tradition at this point. They are Jingle Bell earrings, but people love them so much that I figured I would keep on wearing them, and also it's just like a recognizable thing for my live streams. It's a tradition, it's like a uniform almost, so yeah, I wear them in every single live stream. I guess Boston, what one is correct? Skyline Car Lover. I'm gonna close the poll. How about 20 minutes from now? I usually close it 1 hour after I start the live stream, but I will keep it a little bit shorter. So let me set my timer here. 20-minute timer. Dang it, you guys, I'm so disappointed. I thought the summer solstice was tomorrow. I always thought it was June 21st. But I guess to this year it was today, the 20th. Dang it. The longest day in Duluth. Oh no, all these events I missed. How sad. For anyone hanging out, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Summer solstice and wooden boat festival. The thing is, it's butting up against this grandma's weekend, so summer solstice? Is this here? No, this is not here. Okay, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I need to pay attention to your comments. So did I. It's always the 21st. I know, except I'm seeing that it's apparently today. This is news to me. I always thought it was on the 21st. Mostly Folders, a bit of everything is saying, before I bought anything from the Duluth clothing company, I had assumed their stuff was American made. Turns out they have a lot of imported stuff. I don't really know anything about the city. Yeah, Duluth Clothing Company is pretty famous. Duluth is a phenomenal, I feel like it's just like I think I might love it more than Minneapolis, and I'm a diehard Minneapolis person. I'm a diehard Minnesota person, let's just make that clear. But yeah, Duluth is really interesting, I would say. So it's a port city on Lake Superior. There's ships coming in and out of the harbor every single day. There's a very iconic lift bridge where the bottom part of the bridge that you walk across goes up. It's an elevator bridge to let the ships pass through when they're entering or leaving the port of Duluth and Superior. It's actually called the Twin Ports because Duluth on the Minnesota side, that's the Minnesota port, and then in Wisconsin there's Superior. So it's like the twin ports of Duluth and Superior. So lots of industry up here, lots of ships coming in and out of the harbor. It's a college town. There's like at least 3 colleges I know of up here. There's University of Minnesota Duluth campus, there's St. Scholastica, there's I think it's University of Wisconsin Superior campus just across the way in Wisconsin, and I'm sure there's like maybe 1 or 2 like smaller local colleges up here. I think there's a Native American reservation nearby. In terms of demographics, I would say like politically, it's very purple because you have like, there's kind of like the lakeside, like hippie, like more progressive community here, but then there's also like the industry, the more rural, traditional people who are more conservative. So it's like an interesting mix of people up here. And then, what else was I gonna say? Oh, just like the outdoor, what you can do outdoor here. It's like, there's Lake Superior, there's a bunch of hiking trails, there's Grandma's Marathon Weekend, a bunch of parks. It's just a beautiful city to walk around in because it's just perched on Lake Superior with a beautiful overlook, basically, like a beautiful view of Lake Superior. So, great place. It's a bit of city, it's a bit of rural. It's just got like everything, I find. Everything that I love. And there's crazy winters up here, which are also fun. Jamie, what about Dreams? I like Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, but it's not my favorite. Garrett, like that song too. Brianna C is here. Delivery Dragon, I'm not a nurse. Nope, I am not a healthcare professional. I think I really would have loved that profession. However, I am deathly afraid of blood and needles. I think that's like an automatic disqualification for anyone wanting to be a nurse or a doctor or any kind of health professional. Garrett, that's okay. I know spamming. Tina Moore says, my name is Erin Parker. Okay, Tina Moore is Erin Parker. Rhonda Ramsey, Canada and USA flags from Rich. Mr. Goddamn, how are you not burned out from working a day job on top of medias? I'm so exhausted. Time management, I try to get as much, I am like very passionate about getting tons of sleep, because it makes me not like fall off at the end of the day. So yeah, I would say just managing my time, managing my calendar, eating well, and getting tons of sleep. Like I try, it's like unless I have to, I never skimp on getting sleep. I aim for like 8 to 10 hours every night. Can't get that all the time, but on average, it's like somewhere 8 to 10 hours a night. Hello, CC James. How is life across the pond? I'm doing great. I'm up in northern Minnesota, closer to Canada, on Lake Superior, the biggest of the Great Lakes here in North America, and I ran a 5K today. I'm on vacation up north, and I ran a very fun, it's called the William Irvin 5K. It's, so basically there's a marathon weekend up here in the city of Duluth every summer, every June. I think it's like the third weekend in June they try to do it. But there's like a bunch of races you can sign up for. There's a 5K, there's a bunch of kid races, there's a half marathon, and there's a full marathon. So tomorrow morning, bright and early, oof, you guys, I've never done the half marathon, and one of the reasons why I've never done it over this weekend is the half marathon starts at 6 a.m. I'm like, the thought of starting a race at 6 in the morning is so horrible to me. So the half marathon begins tomorrow at 6 in the morning, and the full marathon starts at 7:45. And I've done the full marathon 3 times. It's an incredible race and course. Didn't have time for it this year, but I really want to do it next year. Sasha, thank you so much. I'm glad you love the earrings. Ava Grace, 6 a.m. that's late, says Rich. Oh my God, it's just, I'm doing exercise in the morning, let alone just waking up and going to work bright and early at the crack of dawn. But yeah, it's just, I'm not at my best in the morning. I'm at my best like at the end of the day. Martella Modifies, hello. Summer solstice was on the 21st when I was younger. I know. I'm very confused about this. Back to the Future. Ricardo, Kobe, thank you so much. Nicholas, hello. Coffee. So did I? Okay. Ladies. CC James, you look familiar. Rex Gamer VR says I'm back. Good to see you, Rex Gamer. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to my hotel room. My lovely hotel room. Behind me, that's the bed, window, TV, this fun yellow chair I'm on. I like it, like mustard yellow. Nicosia, hello, good to see you. Sorry, people are asking me about the zombie movie because I would not shut up about it. Stone Papa Smurf, after all of that talking, all of the hype, all the lead up, we decided, so I was talking to my sister, I was talking to my family, and just, we're all up here on this like weekend vacation, extended weekend vacation, and we just decided, I was exhausted yesterday, it was a travel day, we were like, let's just do a Saturday night movie, like let's do something like, yeah, a little more chill. So I'm gonna go see 28 Years Later tomorrow. Hannah Caitlin Clark is my favorite professional basketball player, and sometimes during some of the games, the other team members treat Caitlin Clark bad, and it's so awful. I don't think I've ever seen Caitlin Clark play professional basketball. I only ever watched her play for Iowa, I think, when she was in college. Yes, Rich is reminding everyone, sub to the channel. It's completely free, costs you nothing. Thanks, Nicosia Connection. Giovanna, hello. Do you have a favorite Fleetwood song? What's that one that was just mentioned earlier? It's the one that's like Thunder on, what is it? Players only love you when they're playing. The one with those lines. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. I forget the name of that one, but that's my favorite Fleetwood Mac song. Jamie Hubler says, take a bite. I know, but it's hard because I also am behind on the chat and I don't want to get further behind. Let's see, watching WNBA right now, says Back to the Future. Abdul Ali, 10 hours, sheesh. Thank you, ASDF, for the congrats on the 5K. Ladies, Mom Mercedes is saying hi. Frisco 9, I'm biracial, half white, half black. White half is English, Irish, German, Dutch, and black half is Ethiopian. Bobby Sotsavan, hello. Beautiful hotel room, thank you. I know it's nothing super special, but it's very comfy. Thank you, Ricardo Kobe. Juan Antonio Suarez says, I get 5 to 6 hours of sleep every day. Some days that's me too. Sometimes it's even less than that, which I really struggle with, but yeah, it depends on the week. I just usually with work, with my full-time job, there's a day or two where I'm gonna be getting like 6 to 7 because there's something super early I've got to get up for whatever reason. But I feel like it evens out because I'll sleep in the week over the weekend to catch up on sleep when I can feel myself kind of burning out. Homeless to millionaire. Let's see, Nicholas, hello, thank you. We've got We the Trash Boys. Do you drink alcohol? Well, first question you asked, do you drink? I drink a lot of water because I work out a lot. Alcohol, honestly, like, it's just like the more you, it's like reading about cigarettes. Like the more you become aware of just like how bad things can be for you, like just the fact that there's no benefits despite what the marketing people want you to think. So anyways, to answer your question, I do drink alcohol. I probably at this point drink alcohol 5 days out of a whole year. I will typically have a celebratory alcoholic drink on my birthday. I'll have a celebratory drink on New Year's Eve. I would say there's usually like one wedding that I attend every year, so I will have a drink at a wedding, and then the other 1 to 2 times to round out the 5 is if like I've had friends come to stay with me from out of state, and usually it's like we'll go out for like a long dinner and just like catch up and like get a drink while we're hanging out. So yeah, I would say about five times a year I will drink, 5 days a year. Okay, I'm getting a big tattoo on my back. Wow, Paul Brown, that's a commitment. What's in the minibar? Mustard. Okay. Beautiful hotel room. Let's see. Endo is here. Good to see you, Endo. We've got Frisco saying, I knew you were biracial. Yeah, I think most people can figure that out. Like they can look at my complexion and they're like, yeah, but they don't know exactly what the mix is. All right, Zarda's here. Cute earrings. I'm glad you like them. Hi, Spencer Montgomery. Great to see you. Ladies, Ma Mercedes. Yes, I'm half Ethiopian. My dad is from Ethiopia. Came over here in the 80s. I don't know Oh, I don't listen to reggae, so I probably wouldn't know who that is. Vivian Jones. Philly Bill, hello. Heath. I would say when I drink alcohol, yeah, I enjoy it because I save alcohol for very specific, it has to be a non-casual situation for me to even consider drinking alcohol. So, wedding, graduation party, birthday, New Year's Eve, or I am hosting a friend who's in town and we're like recent example, when I flew out to, I recently went on a trip out to Annapolis, Maryland and Washington, D.C. And it was my childhood best friend's wedding. And there was an open bar. So I was like, sweet, we watched the ceremony, watched her and her husband get married. And then after the ceremony, there was a reception where we just walked around and there were little snacks and an open bar. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some snacks and have I think I got a gin and tonic. That or an old fashioned. So that was one time. And then in Washington, D.C., I caught up with 2 college friends, one of whom I had not seen in like 3 years. So we just met up at a place called Ted's Bulletin. It's a chain in DC, and we each got a cocktail there. So that was like, this is so great. Like, oh my God, I'm seeing, she was my roommate for 3 of the 4 years I was in college. So I was like, this is a great time to meet up and have a fun drink with a very old friend. Coffee likes the sunglasses. Thank you. It was sunny today here in Duluth. It was beautiful. Thank you, Spencer Montgomery. Well, I was out and about in Duluth today. I ran a 5K today. I was out in the sun, so I got just got a little sun, not too much though. Yeah, it was very fun. Walked around the city, had a lot of great food. Yeah, overall, just 10 out of 10 day. So fun. Would go back and relive it if I could. I'm reading Cassidy's comment. Hello, Cassidy. So good to see you. I ran my 5K today. I'm wearing the 5K finisher shirt. It's called the William A. Irvin 5K. I was saying earlier, a 5K is all I had time to train for this year, have had time to train for this year so far, because I've been really going all in on YouTube, and I was like, okay, can't fit in a full marathon, but I can definitely do a 5K. Toby, having a great day. I'm on vacation. I'm up north at Lake Superior in Minnesota. Thank you, Vish, for the 100 gift. Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like avocados? I would say it's like 8 or 9. I love avocados. However, sometimes it's just if they're overripe, they get this like really like rank, like it's just this like musty, icky flavor. So I've had a few off avocados, but overall love avocados. Paul Grawal, hello. Thank you, Nicosia Connection, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, hello. Raylan Parvin is here. Rich says, swell. Your day went swell. Yeah, Rich, how was work today? I hope it wasn't too crazy. And also, I believe you will be, my understanding is you work Saturdays regularly at your job. What kind of video? Ooh, K-Dog G D1AG. I was taking suggestions on was it Monday or Wednesday? Earlier this week, I was telling people, share your ideas with me for a 10K subscriber special. Like, open to hearing what you guys would love for me to do for a 10K subscriber special. Excuse me. Yes, ma'am, every Saturday. You work so hard, Rich. Let's see. Cassidy says, we are so behind and likes everyone. Show Hannah some love and double tap everyone. Thanks, Cassidy. I'm not sweating. No worries. I see Just a Dude is here. I see Bill Clinton's Sons is here. Coffee is glad that Cassidy is here. Oops, I gotta plug in my computer. 10 subscribers special, you get a pet fish. I never want to own a fish. I don't like aquatic life. Also, the thought of having a tank full of water in my home would stress me out so much because it's like one little crack, one little slip and fall or malfunction, and you've got a flooding issue on your hands. And as we all know, water is the enemy when it comes to, you know, keeping your house sturdy and not falling apart. Hi, Barack Tartaner. Just to do 10K subscriber. Okay, I read that one. The pet fish. I will decline a pet fish, but I think it's a funny idea. Are you running in those earrings? I already ran NC, so I did not run in these earrings, no. It looks like Slow Roller 3 is seconding the fish idea, the pet fish idea. We've got Quest for Unknown, love fish and aquariums, lots of maintenance though. Yeah, I'm not about the upkeep on aquariums. No way. Don't want to clean it. Ugh, no thanks. How was your time? Super slow. I was not racing at NC. Brandon Preacher Green. I am in a hotel. Yes, I am. That's my hotel TV. That's the queen bed. That's the window. Coffee machine up here. Microwave. Fridge. So yes, I am in a hotel again. Bunny choke, I'm eating Chipotle. So fritas bowl with guacamole, a little bit of cilantro, brown rice, tomatoes. Good night, Jamie Hubler. Drunken Chef BBQ, please remember to hit that and share this out if you haven't already. Madeline, hello. Thank you, Bunny choke. K-Dog, okay, K-Dog. I've joined past live streams but haven't been around. My 10K suggestion, hair bun tutorial or undo be it a video, undo be it a video or live stream. Gotcha. Okay, understood. Just a Dude has been subscribed for almost a year now. That's amazing. And see, my time was like 40 minutes. I ran it with my dad and we just were like, we were sightseeing. I mean, it was just very, very slow. Family Richmond, Drunken Chef Barbecue. Yeah, I think I've had Chipotle now 3 times this month so far. Mostly folders, a bit of everything. Yes, I agree with you. Hotels, like, honestly, such a hack. I didn't do it this time, but oftentimes when I come up north to stay here in Duluth, I'll stay with my uncle because he has like a guest bedroom. And it's like, dude, the nightly rates, I mean, just 2 nights, you can be out $500 because the per nights, it's like a good deal is around 200, but after there's like a very high state tax, bunch of fees. It's like, yeah, it's painful. it is painful staying in hotels, honestly. Like, when I was out in Annapolis, Maryland, a lot of you saw my Annapolis and DC vlog that I posted last month, I think. It was when I went out for my friend's wedding. The hotel, ooh, it was so painful. It was Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. 4 nights for 4 hotel room nights. The total for my hotels alone was over $1,000. This is not including all the lifts and Ubers we took all over the place because we didn't get a rental car. None of the meals, airport fees, like the bag, I paid to check my bag. I mean, travel, this was just like a quick, it wasn't even a week long domestic United States. I wasn't leaving the country. It's not like I was flying from one coast to the other. I went from middle of the country to the East Coast. And it's just, yeah, between airfare, hotel room, stay, like 4 nights of hotels, food, fees, little snacks, convenience. It's just, oh my God. Traveling has become painfully expensive, guys. It is what it is. There's certain things I just won't miss. Like, I would not have ever, unless I was like gravely ill or already had a commitment, I would never have missed my friend's wedding. So it's like, okay, this is very expensive. This is like probably $2,000 by the time I'm done. But it's like, I would never go back and not go to her wedding. Because it was just such a special weekend. But honestly, like, with everything being so expensive these days, I also just, cost aside, I feel like I don't have this urge to go travel all that much. If anything, it's just, oh, well, like, what are fun local events I could go to? Come up north for grandma's weekend. Go to a little place here and there. It's just, I don't have this need to travel anyways. And also the price is just like another reason that makes it less appealing to travel a lot. Barack says, I'm Turkish and I decided to learn English 1 year ago. I'm glad you're learning English on my channel. Bunny Choke, I love your cooking. Thank you, Swaggy CK. I don't know who Conan Gray is, or Family Richmond. Thank you, Eric in Tampa. Hello. Lucifer is here. Aaliyah Destiny is here. That's a brisk walk. King Hazy Only Haze YouTube channel. Hello. Christopher Hanley. I recently tried the fritas at Chipotle bowl. It was tasty. Yeah, you guys, if you are ever wanting to just skip the meat and still have something hearty at Chipotle, go with the sofritas. They're so good. It's marinated tofu. Oh my God, it's amazing. All right. Just a Dude says, I work at a hotel for my second job. I don't like it. Okay, what about working at a hotel do you not like? I'm curious. Let's see. Rich Cohen is here. Pierre is here. Hello, Pierre. Nicosia says, I paid $2,400 for my relative's hotel in New York City for 4 days. Yep. Sounds about right. I mean, New York, forget about it. Painful. Whew. It's like a bargain in New York. If you don't want to be like at a scary, roach-infested, bad neighborhood hotel in New York City, you're looking at like probably 300 plus per night, maybe more. Ugh, terrible. I traveled Asia for a month for just 3, I know. Yeah, travel is cray cray. Cloudy Mika, hello. And Jerogay David. Wolfies341 said hi. Jaden is here. It's such a different world now too, says Joe Jackson. Don't know what that is. Garfield lover. My next merch collab, my next brand collab, because I don't have merch, but my next brand collab, there's actually two. I'm not going to say what exactly they are. So one of them is tech and one of them is like skincare. So those are coming up soon. I also have a couple of travel vlogs I'll be posting, and see, I've got this one. So my grandma's marathon weekend vlog, and then New Ulm. I was in New Ulm, Minnesota recently, so I'm doing a vlog on that. That one I'm aiming to get posted for this coming Monday for my usual long form video. Hello, Kelvin Dotson. Good to see you. Cedric C is here. Thank you, Rich. Also, I need to close my poll. I said I was going to close it like 10 minutes ago. All right, you guys, this was an easy one for you. This was not a challenging poll question whatsoever. Jason Jones, good to see you. Let's see, Just a Dude says, it's so boring. Okay, working at a hotel. Another one is 90% of people are great, but the 10%, yeah. Yep. Okay, so I'm thinking about what you said that you don't enjoy working at a hotel, Just a Dude. When I was coming and going from my hotel today, I saw housekeeping. Like a bunch of them were on my floor with their cleaning like caddies and just vacuuming, wiping down stuff. And I was thinking like I don't think I would enjoy being a housekeeper, like just having to clean as my job. And also too, like I'm somewhat like when I stay at hotels, I just can't leave it a grubby mess because I'm just like, it's rude. Like I have more dignity than that. Like I know someone's gonna be coming in here and like cleaning anyways, so at least just like make life easier for the housekeeper. I'm a grown adult. I can throw away my garbage. I shouldn't leave stuff just like on the floor, on the counters. But I thought it's just knowing that the world, like there's going to be people who are responsible and respectful and people who are not. I've thought just like, oh, there have to be just some horrible hotel room cleanups that staff have had to do where it's just like damage, stains, spills, garbage left everywhere. Ugh, I would hate to see like the worst cleanups in hotels because I'm sure they're really gross. Brian C says howdy. Hello, Brian. Richie Cunningham, hello. I'm eating some Chipotle. This is my easy dinner for tonight. I was out and about, so I'm up in northern Minnesota. I ran a 5K today, and then I was just walking the city all day long. So I'm very hungry, and I figured I would have some Chipotle while I chat with all of you. All right, I think we're to the poll results. We've got Glenn on Leitner. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the comment. However, I do not meet up with people on the internet for common sense and safety reasons, but thank you. Okay, poll results. You guys, this was not a challenge for you. I think this was easy. So the question for my first poll, I'll drop another one in the chat here momentarily. The question was, guess which marathon I most want to run? And the most common vote getter was Boston. The Boston Marathon, that is top of my list. But I'm sure, as all of you know, it is so competitive to get into Boston. You have to run such a competitive time. It's like, it would be a respectable time for any like D1 to D3 athlete to have clocked if they were a cross-country runner. I'm just like, dude, okay. So I have not yet run a marathon time that would qualify me for Boston. And the thing is too, not only is that something I have to improve, but number two, there's just like with every year, I think like running and fitness just has become more and more popular with social media and people like wanting to like be competitive and show like all the races that they're running. So there's just more and more and more people every year applying to get into Boston, and they fill up to capacity based on fastest to capacity. So you could still run a qualifying time, but if the whole pool of applicants is running like crazy fast times, you could still be out of luck for that cycle. So I think that's like extra painful with Boston, is you could run a perfectly great qualifying time, run like 5 to 10 minutes faster than what the standard is to get in, and it could just get filled up with people who run astronomically fast times. And they're like, sorry, try again next time, run a different race and get a better time. Ugh, so Boston, one day I would love, love, love to run it, but I haven't yet. Joe Jackson says, you're always so upbeat. You can bring people out of a bad day. If I can bring one person out of a bad day, that is a great day for me. I'm very happy. NC says, Boston, of course. Cheryl Kushner is here. Warzone from Chicago, hello. Hi, XXGod98. Easy Money, I got these earrings from Amazon. Honestly, nothing special. I got them back in December around Christmas time because I wanted to have Christmas earrings. But people love them so much, and let me know in the comments that I just decided to keep wearing them as a live stream tradition. So I wear them as part of my live stream uniform. All right. Yeah, Red Hunter, people get carried away in nice hotels. Easy Money, you're in New Zealand. Awesome, so it's like well into your Saturday now. Cassie, you got it right. You guessed Boston Marathon. Hi, One Lie. Let's see. Jet Scotty, anything for dessert? I don't think I have anything here for dessert. I've got like some cashews over on my counter and Catalina Crunch, but I don't really feel like Catalina Crunch. I have some like, I have like a decaf latte from Caribou Coffee. So I guess I'll just have some like dessert coffee later. Demir, I'm doing well. I ran a 5K today. It was very lovely. Let's see. Cassie Franco, thank you. Hi, Marathi Parivar. Gotta run. Everyone enjoy your night. Sounds good, NC. Thank you so much. Marcelino Samaniego is here. Damir saw you. Hector Acevedo, my daughter works there. I go like once a week. Hydro Haze 1995, thank you so much. Thank you for the reminder. Back to the Future. Yeah, please don't spam. It's easy to do. Just leave your comment once. If you knew someone in the Boston Athletic Association, oh my God, I could not do this though. I can't stand people who boast about running Boston, but they leave out the fact that they basically just were able to like weasel their way in without actually qualifying. I will never run Boston unless I have qualified for it. I've actually done the work and run a qualifying time. It's just, no. It would feel like a cheat at that point because it's just like, okay, I think you can run it if you know someone or you run for charity, which is if you're fully like, I know I'm not going to ever qualify for it, but I'd love to run this course and do it as charity. That's fine, but it's like people who are flexing on running Boston, but then you realize after the fact, it's like, oh, because like your uncle is in the Boston Athletic. Like, no. As a distance runner, as someone who's been running marathons, like trying to get better, I would not be willing to run Boston until I actually truly put in the work, put in the hard work, and got a qualifying time and qualified for it legitimately. I do not want to run it any other way. Hi, Austin. Thank you so much. All right. Oops. We've got Cassie, thank you so much. Hannah, what's your best 5K time? The thing is, I've never raced a 5K. I've only ever raced a marathon. So every 5K that I have run, I have either walked it or I've run it with someone that is far slower than me as like a fun run. So best time is probably like sub 30, but that's not a competitive time. So I don't know. I don't really care to have a PR for 5K because it's not a distance I really care about racing. I care about racing marathons. Like that's what I focus that's like the PRs that I track. Sean Munoz is here. Nicosia, hit the like all. Thank you. Losing It said hi. Okay, David, Kaden, Yannick, I don't have kids. I got a low, says Austin. Don't know what that means. Eva James says, hey. Run the Maui Oceanfront Marathon. Oh, I hate the beach and I hate tropical areas. So I won't say it's like what, never say never, but definitely not high on the priority list. Austin says I drank some alcohol. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's badass. I hope you run it one day. Yeah, for sure. Boston, it's like, because I have like my best qualifying or my best marathon finish time is still 13 minutes off of the qualifying time for women in my age category, which is 18 to 34. So it's like, I know that I still have like a lot of training, a lot of like improvements to make, probably with form, nutrition, fueling, cross training, weightlifting. Like it's just what it takes to qualify for the Boston Marathon versus just completing a marathon that's like doesn't require any kind of entry time. It's just to say you qualified for and ran the Boston Marathon. To me, anytime I see someone with like Boston gear or like they're vlogging their experience running Boston after qualifying for it, everyone in the running community knows, anyone who has run a marathon, been through a training cycle, like, you know, like the hard freaking work it takes to qualify for Boston. It is like, it's not a casual feat. It requires a lot of dedication, a lot of time, a lot of like unpleasant workouts, tons of days that you do not feel like moving a foot, but you have to go out and run like 10, 11, 12, 20 miles, depending on what phase of the training cycle you're in. Yeah, so I dream of Boston. It will happen one day. I can't say when, but I want to run it so bad. And I will let you all know when it happens. Tropical areas are dope. I know. Austin, I'm just one of the people who does not like them. My sister loves tropical areas. Beetlejuice says, Hannah, you are my banana. Hello. Rich, thank you for checking. Yes, I wish I could do a pop-up live tomorrow, but I am not going to be doing a pop-up live stream. I've been doing them on Saturday mornings recently. But I'm going to be out and about, just hanging out with people, enjoying my vacation. So I will not be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Sunday evening at 8 p.m. That bowl looks fire. Thank you so much. Yes, Eva, this is Chipotle that I'm eating. Rooney says, watched your videos, just subbed. Thank you so much for the sub, Rooney. I so appreciate it. Hi, Jake. Hi, Cheryl Kushner. Is that your hot meal? I mean, it's not super hot right now, but it is my dinner. Naz, I'm eating Chipotle. Robert O'Nullian is back. Good to see you, Robert. Hi, OT. Android channel, oh my gosh. I have not seen you in a very long time. How are you, Android channel 309? So good to see you. I mean, I think it's been months. Thank you, Andre Louise. She's the super duper vegan Minnesotan. Yes, that is exactly who I am. I'm glad you remembered, Android channel. Sandy Dojillo, or Dojilo. I'm eating Chipotle. So tasty. Lots of guacamole on this one. Oh, Alicia Bateman. I'm glad to hear that your daughter loves these earrings. It's on my to-do list. I want to be able to recreate these earrings and sell them as merch, like basically create a storefront like Etsy or Shopify, link it to my YouTube channel, and sell these as merch because people love these earrings. And I think it'd be really fun to like have them as a purchase option on my channel. Ray says you got that extra guac. Honestly, I didn't, but they were very generous with the amount of guacamole they put on my Chipotle bowl. Oh my gosh. It's actually like so much. Sarit Parita, I'm eating Chipotle. Cheryl Kushner says no thank you with running any kind of marathon. Fair enough, it's not for everybody. Sean Munoz, I'm on vacation, just chilling in my hotel room. Months and months, I'm a terrible fan / subscriber. No, not at all, Android channel. You come whenever you feel like it. Thank you, Andre Louise. Helvin Dotson, everyone, let's get up to 100 likes. Yes, we're at 74 right now. We can definitely make it to 100 by the time the night's over. Jurassic Gaming 72. Sure, I like dinosaurs. I find them fascinating. Ooh, Android channel, this is exciting. I'm about 3 weeks from moving to South America. What brings you to South America? I would love to know. Cassidy says, I'm always so proud of the people who participate in the Olympics. Oh my gosh, isn't it amazing the gymnastics they can perform? Yeah, anyone, oh my goodness, anyone who said, like, if you have competed in the Olympics, that is like a badge of honor you get to wear for the rest of your life. Before any like description of yourself, it's like Paris 2024 Olympian insert name. Just, yeah, that is, it's one of those things you get to enjoy, just calling yourself an Olympian for the rest of your life, because like that, like the level of elite athlete you have to be to even just qualify for the Olympics is unbelievable. All right, Lucy Duffy is here. Love seeing all the members emojis. Rich. Inaya said hi. Back to the Future with the little tofu and cherry emojis. Oops. Shoot, lost my place, guys. One sec. Stone Papa Smurf says, poll question. Your greatest athletic accomplishment? I don't know if I have like a greatest athletic accomplishment. Like, there are things I'm proud of, but I don't know. I'm struggling with that one. Cheryl Kushner, I've done the Special Olympics 100-meter walking fast. Well done. Tony, hello, my cousin Tony. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no, we're getting an update from Tony's cousin. I remember getting, I think this might be the same cousin. I remember Tony had, I think he got a dog bite and he was in the hospital to, you know, get it disinfected. But thank you for the update, Tony's cousin. He passed out at work at noon with low blood sugar. Oh no! Oh, this is so sad. Well, I'm glad, I mean, not glad, but we appreciate the update. Tony's cousin. Jeez. G. Gurr is here. Thank you, Tony's cousin. Yes, please keep us updated because we all know Tony so well and we love Tony on here. So that's really sad to hear. I disagree. I have no stake in the NBA finals. I don't like basketball. I don't watch basketball. I don't think I know anyone on either of the teams. So you may as well ask me my favorite type of rock you could find on Mercury. It's like, I don't know, and I really don't care. Android channel. Long story, my family moved there when I was 4 months old, grew up there until 18. Now I'm returning home to handle probate. Yep, inheritance. Yep, I know it. For our family home. Whoa, you're gonna be there for 3 years. Dang. That's like quite the life event. Moving to another, wow. So you're gonna inherit, well, who knows? I can't tell from your comment. You're gonna handle an inheritance for our family home. Stay there for 3 years. Wow. Ooh, that's super interesting. Huh. Let's see. Back to the Future is saying hi to Tony, but also it's not Tony, it's his cousin. Run for funds too. Hey girl, what have you been into this fine evening? I love your username. Speaking of run for funds, I ran a 5K today. That is the shirt. I'll show it once again for those of you who didn't see it earlier. So I'm up in northern Minnesota and it's like a race weekend. There's a bunch of different races. I ran this William A. Irvin 5K. I ran it with my dad and it was very fun. So that's what I was up to today. And then, you know, I'm on vacation here with my family. So we went out to eat at this awesome Vietnamese spot in town. And then what else? My dad and I just like walked around for hours. Got a little lovely decaf coffee here. So it's been a great day. Thank you, all deck. Book lovers. Oh my gosh, book lovers is here. Hello. Oh my gosh. Great to see you. Sharky. Let's see. Sorry, 1 second. Some spamming going on. Sharky. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that you had a funeral for your aunt. Sorry to hear that she passed away. I'm very, very close with my aunt, one of my aunts. She lives very close to me in the Minneapolis area. Yeah, praying for him, says Back to the Future. Yeah, we all are hoping, you know, for a fast recovery for Tony. Keaton Snavely, I'm eating some Chipotle, and surprise, surprise, it's taking me a long time to eat this on live. Munching and yapping don't go well together. Tony says you're welcome. Ashley is here. Tony's cousin. Okay, Wendell DaCosta. I'm eating breakfast and Hannah's having dinner. Yes. Yes. I mean, it is what time is it? 9:07 p.m. for me. So I am having dinner. Let's see. K-Dog is asking, what other summer plans do you have? Mine are to go swimming, do jigsaw puzzles, paint, binge Phineas and Ferb, and celebrate Christmas in July. Ooh, that's fun. Let's see. My plans. Oh my God, chat, sorry. God dang it. Okay. Lost my spot. K-Dog, my summer plans, I mean, 4th of July is coming up in a couple of weekends. That's always fun. Probably just gonna go see some local fireworks and eat some good food. Honestly, to like really being real, I am just like working my butt off this year to grow YouTube, to grow my net worth, really like not say no to everything, but really focus in and just be willing to pass on things now and then do things like later on. Also, sorry, I feel like I have like lights flickering. So not a lot. I kind of, because May was a very busy and tiresome month. June has been a very busy and tiresome month. So I'm really looking ahead at the next 2 months, especially because my birthday month is September. I turned 32 on September 13th. And so I'm looking, like I have, it's like how, like, let's see how close I can get to my goals by the time I turn 32. So it feels like there's this, you know, 2-ish month sprint. I'm looking at the next few months to my 32nd birthday, and it's like I don't really want to do anything in July. I don't really want to do anything in August. Like I'll do some, I'll see my friends and I'll continue to work out and do YouTube stuff, but I just want to be like, no, I don't want to do anything extravagant. I don't want to get burned out on my weekends. I don't want to be doing all this traveling. I want to be dedicating my time and working my butt off to get closer to my goals and just see how close I can get to them by 32. Tony, I will let Tony know, sorry everyone, he is anemic. Okay, I didn't know that about Tony. Hannah, my favorite ESPN sport is Nathan's hot dog eating contest. I cannot watch those things. Ooh, they gross me out. I don't even know who's competing, Nicosia, so I wouldn't have money on anyone. Also, I don't gamble on principle. Which is a better feeling, love or nostalgia? Oh, they're both good feeling. I enjoy both of those feelings. I don't know. I feel like one is very present. Like love to me feels more present. Nostalgia feels like appreciating and reminiscing on the past. I don't know if I can choose one or the other, Wendell. Cheryl Kushner, I'm learning disabled. That's why I'm saying about the Special Olympics. Gotcha. Ashley saying hello to Green Day. Only joking, I ain't even got a clue what's going on here. No reviews, I hope. Yeah, no, Jeeger, it sounds like anemia. Tony passed out at work the other day, which is like really scary. Yeah, I know Ashley. I wasn't sure if it was the same Ashley because I noticed the picture was different. Oh, Ashley. That looks like, that looks like a familiar picture. Like a judge on America's Got Talent or something. All right, thank you. I will continue to say thank you to you, Back to the Future, for being such a wonderful mod and cleaning up these comments that are just have no place here. Android Channel says it takes 3 years because all government processes there are paper-based. No. Makes you very grateful to be in the United States, honestly. Like, there are some places where it's just like, it's just they're so far behind the United States in terms of like being a developed country. It's like the roads are not paved, things are done by paper, internet coverage is bad, transportation is bad. Yeah, it's just like whenever you're complaining about things in the United States, like I can think of times where I was like, ugh, the postal service is being so slow with my box, or complaining about road construction, for example, because there's always road construction in Minnesota. It's like, be grateful you live in a place that is constantly maintaining its roads, has like a relatively efficient postal system. It's just, it processes things pretty quickly. Like I was doing tax stuff the other day and I was able to like get stuff done on the internet like literally within 10 minutes. And I was like, this would not be the case in a lot of countries. Like they would not have like an IRS website equivalent where you could just like quickly log on, make a payment and be done with it, and just print a record for your own, your own folder. It would not go down like this in a lot of countries. So that's painful, Android Channel. The fact that it's gonna take 3 years because of the paper processing, that just, oof, that's a lot of pain. Aaliyah is here. Oh gosh, Grandma's Marathon. Okay, just got an email update. Anand is here. Wendell DaCosta. Aaliyah got a bird. Cheryl Kushner, I can't believe you'll be 32. You don't look like it. I have been told this I take it as a compliment. But people don't think I'm in my 30s. I would say people guess more like somewhere in the 20s, like lower to upper 20s. I honestly feel like I'm still in my 20s, but I will say I'm loving my 30s. I would say compared to the 20s, it's just because I've been working for longer. I have more, like I earn more money at my job. I'm more confident and competent at my job. You have more life experience, like you've learned a lot from your 20s. You're just like, I at least am willing to put up with so much less BS than I was in my 20s. I'm like, this does not serve me. I'm not wasting my time on this. I'm not going to this place. I'm not taking this kind of a risk. No. So it's like, I think you generally, if I'm speaking for 30-year-olds, at least the ones I know, like my friends in their 30s and what I've seen online, it's just like, you're more sure of yourself. You care less about what other people think. You're making more money because you've advanced in your career. You've been in the workforce longer. You know your boundaries. I was gonna say a few other things, but I forgot. But yeah, 30s are awesome. I love my 30s. Wendell, I don't have a pet. Eva James says, I really like your channel. I'll for sure be subbing. Yes, thank you so much. I just dropped my water bottle cap. But thank you so much, Eva, for subbing to the channel. I appreciate it. Young Beyblade says, happy early birthday. Thank you so much. I already know what I'm doing for my birthday this year. It's going to be a fabulous British-themed birthday. Anis Amaush, I think is how you would say your name. Hello, Anis. Yes, malnutrition and lack of access to clean water is one of the biggest problems people in developing countries face. Yes, hours, days. Ryder Rizzo, thank you so much. Kirby is here. I'm in another hotel, Kirby. Hello. Let's see. David Becker is here. Sorry for the flicker. I can't tell which of these lamps is flickering, but I feel like you might be seeing it. Reaper is here. What is this? Killgrave Mafia. Hello. Kirby says 25. Let's see. Shirpada, I'm doing well. I'm on vacation. Evan21 is here. Thank you, Reaper, for sending a 100 gift. I see Greta is here. Sam Tathiana Technologia. Cheers, Reaper. Great to have you here. Let's see. Chat, getting some weirdos. I mean, whatever. It's the internet. They don't faze me. Anis, hello. Streaming productions. I've been seeing this comment so often in here. Happy Friday. Sliding Edge. I remember asking you, what was your previous username? It was Sliding Edge. Good to see you. Don't know what that is, Ava Martin. Skywalk789, so good to see you. How have you been? Jesse Lara, the story behind these earrings is I started to wear them in December of last year, in the lead up to Christmas. So these are in fact Jingle Bell earrings, and they jingle. But people loved them so much that I decided to just keep on wearing them. Also, people thought that they were cherries. From a distance, they thought they were strawberries. They thought that they were, a few people have guessed radishes. So it kind of goes with the food theme of my YouTube channel. So I just decided to keep wearing them, and I figured, okay, people will continue to like them, / people will notice them and then ask like, why are you wearing Christmas earrings? So I wear them in every single live stream because people have just really been responsive to them. I see Yaman Tube, hello. Chimera is here. Do you have any Snap? like Snapchat. Killgrave Mafia. If you're asking about Snapchat, no, I have not had Snapchat in like a decade. Sliding Edge says, woohoo! Yes. Sam, Tatiana, I'm up in northern Minnesota in a city called Duluth. Killgrave Mafia says, I'll follow all platforms just to be nice. I don't have Snap, but I do have Instagram. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's the exact same username as my YouTube channel. So you just search for Hannah and Health, all one word, on Instagram, and you will find me there. Harper Lily said hi. Anis is asking Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi. I will always answer Cristiano. Jingle Bell, yeah, no, got you, Reaper. I saw the Jungle Bells and I was like, I think they meant to say Jingle Bells. Ooh, Rich is counting the subs, 7.96K subs. Could be this Sunday. I know, you guys, we are getting so close to 8,000 subscribers on this channel. Skywalk says, I'm going to Maui in 2 months for my 29th. Wow. Happy early birthday. So 2 months, so you're an August birthday. That's so cool. I would love, I mean, not a big fan of the tropics, but I would like to celebrate a birthday in Maui. That sounds incredible. Book lovers still here. Kirby, another telly, yep, in another hotel room. I've got this fun, here, let me move around a little bit. I've got this lovely mustard yellow chair that I'm sitting on. And then that's the, it's not as big as the massive hotel bed you saw in New Ulm. My most recent hotel room live stream, you saw it was like that gigantic bed. This is a queen sized bed, and then there's just like the usual microwave, fridge, coffee bar up here, I can't point, and then TV right here with like a dresser, and then the bathroom is that way. Mustard, I know, I walked in and I was like, I don't think I would have picked this myself if I was designing this room, but I do like the mustard yellow. Let's see. Duh Roofer is new here. Hi, Duh Roofer. Hi, Luis Oliveira. Sure, I like Brazil. I've never been there, but I like what I know about it. Bye, book lovers. Thanks for joining. Back to the Future says subscribe to the channel. Reaper says, I've never had a TikTok or even downloaded the app. Same. I've never downloaded TikTok, and therefore I've never had a TikTok account. It just has never felt necessary. You can also watch people's TikToks on other social media platforms. I've seen people carry over their TikTok content onto YouTube in the form of YouTube Shorts. And it's like another app. I love YouTube. I don't really love Instagram, but I have it as a second platform because it seems like at least have a second. But something that really put me off of the TikTok download was the fact that everyone was panicking late last year because TikTok was going to be banned for good. Also, speaking of which, I just saw that Donald Trump extended the TikTok ban, I think for another 90 days. But in my head, I'm just like, okay, this is such a headache. Like, I would never, ever want to be in a situation where I build something like a YouTube channel and then I'm sitting here reading the news about like there's a, even if it's small, just a chance that there's going to be a ban on this platform where I've built it to the point where I can earn income. Like, just the whole TikTok ban thing, I was like, dude, why would I even, because I was thinking about starting a TikTok as like another platform for my like YouTube presence just on other platforms. And I was like, honestly, why would I want to bother with an app that's like still under review for a potential ban in the United States? Like, I just don't like, I'm very risk averse. I don't like that kind of stuff hanging over my head. So I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna skip on TikTok. I'll stick with the American platforms because I doubt there would be any kind of ban with those if they're American companies. Kaya Nam Hi said hi. Andrew Reed from the UK is here. Hello, Andrew. Luis Oliveira says, I like yellow. Ibrahim Allen says, can I come over? No, I'm in a hotel room. Let's see, Jesse Lara, do you always wear your hair up or do you wear it down? Do you ever wear it down? I wear my hair down for, at this point, it's usually for special occasions. If you go to my channel and check out my vlog that I did of my recent trip out to Annapolis, Maryland and Washington, D.C., I was attending my childhood best friend's wedding, and it was like cocktail attire. Men wear suits, women wear either gowns or cocktail dresses with heels, like just very formal. And for that I was like, yep, I'm gonna wear my hair down just because it feels more formal, it feels dressier, it takes a bit more work than just putting my hair up in a bun. So yes, you can see, actually my profile picture for my YouTube channel, my hair is down in that photo. And then there's a few vlogs. I made a Taylor Swift Eras Tour vlog 2 years ago because I went to that and I wore my hair down for the concert. But 99% of the time my hair is like this because it takes me 2 seconds, not 2 seconds, but it takes me maybe 10-15 minutes to get it styled like this. Thank you, Back to the Future, for being such a wonderful mod. Yes. Banish all of the spammers and this trend of people saying like, grab your camera, put your hand up for a Lamar Jackson edit. It's like, what is that? Like, I don't know why that has suddenly taken over the spam mindset. It's like, I don't know why. It's weird, but I've been seeing that lately. Yeah, Reaper, I will be honest, I don't particularly like Instagram as a platform. I much prefer video format. I like hearing people's voices. I love like a good structured video with some like overlay clips or text. Like the photos only and like the reels or the boomerangs, it's just like not for me, but I figured I would have an Instagram because it's not a ton of work. And also there's people who lean more on the Instagram side, less so on YouTube. So I figured I was missing people over on Instagram, and I might as well start a channel, Instagram page. What do you even call it? Yep, 90-day extension for child protection terms to be updated. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I saw that headline and I was like, good Lord, the TikTok ban situation is not over. This is just, I'm so glad I'm not dealing with this platform. Oh, that's so funny. Ibrahim says that people were selling phones with TikTok installed for crazy money. God, so intense. Like, just, it was like manic. Like, people were just panicking about TikTok going away. Let's see. Thank you, Rich, for updating Kirby on Tony. Fatima Khan, thank you so much. Left Riot said hi. Kirby says, are you serious? He hasn't commented in a while. I knew something was up. Yeah, we just, like, you probably remember this, Kirby, but this was probably a few months ago, but Tony's, it might have been his cousin, like it was this time, but a family member of Tony's had commented a few months ago and was like, hey, this is Tony's cousin or Tony's family member. Just want to let you all know that Tony is in the hospital right now because a dog like bit his hand or bit his arm and he's getting it looked at. So we got a similar update just tonight that Tony apparently collapsed at work and has anemia. I was like, oh no, that's so sad. So yeah, especially like at work, like, oh, at least, like, what a terrible place to, you know, have something like that happen. Because I guess at least in the privacy of your home, you don't have to worry about like people watching, coworkers watching. It's like the comfort of home rather than like a store or, you know, a work location. Yeah, really, really tough. Kirby, yeah, we're all wishing Tony the best. We've got Rich saying yes. Low blood sugar. Did he comment Rich or somebody commented for him? Yep, his cousin. Yep. Praying for Tony's health. Michael Grimes. I don't understand your comment. Sell videos. Thank you so much. Let's see. Jason Bourne, good to see you again. I remember you from earlier this week. Still love your movies. Thank you, Back to the Future. It looks like you were just cleaning up spammy and just garbage comments. Jet Scotty, no, I'm not going to be running again in the morning. So all of my running is done for this trip. Excuse me, I just get to relax, enjoy, just spend time with family. I would love to do the marathon again. I've done this, so this is like a race weekend that takes place in Duluth every June. Duluth, Minnesota, which is it's like a northern hub that's closer to Canada. It's a port city on Lake Superior. And I've done they call it Grandma's Marathon. It's named after a saloon. It's not for grandmas. Everyone is like, why is it called Grandma's? So it's called Grandma's Marathon, named after a very famous restaurant here. And I've done the Grandma's Marathon 3 times. I did it first in 2019, I did it in 2022, and I did it last year, 2024. I did not have time to train for a marathon this year because I've been going all in on YouTube, on the live streams, the videos, the brand collabs, the community posts, I've been trying to just really focus all my energy that I can outside of my 9 to 5 on YouTube, and it just, between 9 to 5, getting enough sleep, and YouTube as a second job, there was just I could not split myself a 4th direction and do a marathon. So I would love to do a marathon next year, but it makes me, I'm already thinking ahead to next year, because I'm like, oh, okay, so if I want to do the marathon, I'm definitely going to have to I'm going to have to make room somewhere, and it's not going to be sleep, it's not going to be my 9 to 5 job, because I will not disrupt or risk my 9 to 5 job, so that means I'll have to modify my YouTube schedule somewhat in order to, get the training in. That's what I'm thinking right now. Okay, 100 likes soon. Yes, indeed. Red t-shirt win. That is your color. I know that is the feedback I'm getting from people. I've noticed people saying like, "Oh, red suits you. I like red on you. Red looks great." Taking notes. I need to get some red in my wardrobe because it tends to be very neutral and very dark, because I do work in a very not super stuffy, but just like it's a little bit just like not crusty, but it's just like you get what I mean. People aren't in full suits, but it's definitely like blazers, blouses, work trousers, and like dress shoes. So I tend to go dark, like gray and navy and black blazers and blouses. Not so much color, but I need to get more color. Okay, Luciana Ruggieri. I just wanted to quickly say thank you to Rich. More red on the way. Woohoo! Let's see what emojis come up when I type in red. I'll do a balloon. Okay, Remington Stewart is here. Dustin Gamboa, good to see you again. Kirby says, OMG, it's Jason Bourne. I know. I need to rewatch those because I watched those movies when I was in I think it was before middle school. I'm kind of surprised I watched them that early because so much of it was just over my head. I mean, I got the general, it's like a general idea, oh, okay, they took this guy and now he's under threat, but I couldn't follow the finer plot points beyond that. Okay, first day at my job, they told me a person passed in the area and was standing. A person in the area I was standing. Okay, ooh, Reaper. Why would they say that to you? I don't think I would ever oh my God, like if I had my first day at work and say I was like working, like I was assigned a cubicle and they're like, oh, and by the way, someone passed in this cubicle, just so you know. It's like just stuff that I feel like you shouldn't tell people. Just keep it to yourself. Simply Keats and Nay, I'm glad you enjoy the earrings. Thank you so much. Where am I here? Almost to 100 likes. I'm seeing 96. Are we getting a vlog? Kirby, yes. So I've got, God, I got like 4 videos in the pipeline, and I gotta get one done for this coming Monday, so like a few days from now. Because I'm like, don't miss an upload, just be consistent, plan ahead. So this coming Monday, I am planning to post my new Ulm vlog. So that's where I was in my last hotel live stream. That was the work trip I took for like a day. So this Monday is New Ulm, Minnesota. That'll be the vlog. I kind of want to get this race weekend vlog posted ASAP because I noticed like people are quick to go to YouTube searching for events that just took place like the previous day or the previous weekend, because it's like, ooh, like who else was there? Like they tend to be just like really hot in the search engine. So, and like this, I've been up at this race weekend several times before, and I've posted, I think I think I have 3 different vlogs on my YouTube channel of Grandma's Marathon weekend. And they've tended to just accrue more and more views over time. Like people routinely will like watch them or look for them because it's an event that happens every year. So this one I actually like don't know for sure if I can get this Grandma's weekend vlog done by like Tuesday, Wednesday. I'd really like to be quite honest. We'll see. I've been filming it in segments that should be pretty easy to just like plop together and like do some minimal editing and then just call it good. So yes, there will be a vlog of this weekend as well. And then I've got 2 brand collabs that are still in the pipeline. One is I won't say what it is, but one is technology related and one is skincare related. Does DJ the Mad Dog, hello, good to see you. Luciana Ruggieri saw you. Danielle Urich, I saw you as well. Welcome, you guys. Loila said hi. Yaman Tube, have you do the gym? I work out. I don't really go to the gym though. I do most of my exercising either at home or just outside. Rich says, I was thinking the same thing. Thank you. Yes, I do need to brighten up my wardrobe. DJ the Mad Dog, Jet Scotty, I'm sure you'll make time for other things. Yes, I mean, it's tough. There's so many things I want to do and so little time. And a quote that I always try to remind myself of is, you can have it all, just not all at once. There's all these things I'd love to do. I want to do merch. I want to do sewing. I want to like basically like drive out and be showing like different parts of Minnesota. So I have all these ideas, all these things written down on my to-do list for my channel and beyond the channel, just, you know, in my schedule. But currently in this chapter, in this season of my life, I have to just be honest and be like, all right, I've got time for like 3 major things. Like that's probably as much as I can do. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be so burnt and so split in a million different ways that I gotta like cut back on something. Cherry earrings, red t-shirt, double win. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. Rich, I appreciate you. Yes, so much red today. You'll see more red eventually. More. All right. All right, there we go. All right, sorry. I know I'm a little behind. Let me just see whose comments I missed. Kirby says that the red and the mustard chair are perfect. Honestly, these are kind of reminding me, they're reminding me of, was it Trix yogurt? where the yogurt comes in a cup and there's two colors and you swirl them together. This combo is reminding me of the Trix yogurt that was strawberry and banana, and you would mix it together. I wonder if it's even still a thing. Trix yogurt, strawberry, banana. Yeah, oh my god, you guys, I wish I could like somehow show this to you. Yeah, let me try to like lift my computer and show this to you. Here we go. Like, do you guys, I don't know if these are still around because I don't eat yogurt anymore, but let me, oh my god, damn this thing. Like this is what I'm talking about. Like Trix yogurt with the red and yellow swirly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. The color combo that you're seeing right now. All right, let's see. Jason Bourne, I found out that Jason Bourne 6 was delayed. Was it supposed to come out this year? I have not been following. Okay, Jet Scotty. The red looks like pastel red. When I saw this, I first thought like salmon with like pinky, I don't know, it's like, yeah, I don't know exactly. Strawberry, like strawberry salmon is how I would describe this color. SM, new setting, yes. I'm in a hotel room. Sorry if that's redundant, if someone said already in the comments, but I'm in another hotel room. I'm on vacation in northern Minnesota. I ran a 5K today. I will show the shirt again. So this is my 5K finisher shirt. I ran the William A. Irvin 5K race today with my dad. It was very fun. Perfect weather. It was like upper 60s, lake breeze coming off of Lake Superior, sunny skies, no clouds, tons of supporters, tons of funny signs, tons of cowbells, tons of cute kids that were killing it. I was like, keep this up and you are going to be a full scholarship D1 cross country athlete. Like, this is amazing. So it was a very fun race day today. I say race, but we were not racing. We were like shuffling along, just enjoying, like savoring the 3 miles. We were not trying to get to the finish line quickly. So Hybe is here. Hi, so Hybe Afridi. Jamie says, I look like Matt Damon. I'm back, LOL. Inwak Kenyatta is here. Good to see you again. I can out donate him, says Jamie. DJ the Mad Dog, oh no, I got sick last night. Are you feeling better today, at least? Yikes. Lavon guy says happy Friday. Happy Friday, I'm on vacation. So it's a very fun Friday, but I wanted to still do this live stream because I was like, okay, I'll be in my hotel room on Friday. Like, I love switching up the live streams and having a new setting for you guys. It just makes it more interesting. Jason Bourne, okay, saw that one. Maddie Hensley, good to see you, Maddie. Ibrahim, Kirby, is that like the dab? Like, is that what that YouTube emoji is? I love it. Anis says, come on, subscribe to the channel. Superman's son, hello, good to see you. Oh boy, how did I get this far behind? Dang it. Jason Bourne saw that comment already. Anis, okay, shoot me. Veronica Sexton is here, good to see you, Veronica. You got another dono, says IKM, yes. Ibrahim is quoting Green Day, love it. Cassidy says, win Green Day. Yes, thank you so much, Rich. It's just incredible. Back to the Future sent a 100. Thank you. Eddie Corbin, doing well. I had a 5K today, and I'm on vacation in northern Minnesota. Rich says, sorry to slow down the chat. No, you're fine. Like, that was not me complaining. Yellow and pink. Okay, yep, I was showing you guys the Trix yogurt. Yep, Silly Rabbit Trix are for kids. Is there, wait, hold on. Trix, there's Trix yogurt and then is there Trix cereal? Wait, now I'm like confused. Trix cereal. What? So they're, oh my gosh, weird. How did I not associate the two? It's like Silly Rabbit, Trix are for kids. I think of that as the cereal slogan, but then there's also the yogurt, and I guess I just never linked the two. Interesting. Okay. Amir Umarov is here. Yellow and pink. You got this. The future is watching, says Reaper. Coffee says, I'm back. Great to have you back, Coffee. Veronica is back as well. I need to eat this food because it's just been sitting out here forever. SM says coral. T, I'm biracial, half European mix, half Ethiopian. DJ the Magic says congratulations. Thank you so much, DJ. I hope you feel better soon. Sorry to hear that you were sick yesterday. Angel Ruiz is here. Salmon coral, yeah, those are the two colors that come to mind when I think it's like not just salmon and it's not just coral, but I feel like maybe the two. Kirby says I need to start back running. Yes, running is awesome. Claire says I had to say goodbye to my grandma. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not a good person to ask because I've never lost a close family member. Like all my close, like I've had distant relatives pass away. I actually don't know if I've ever been to, I've been to one funeral, but it was for like a, gosh, who would she be? It was the mother of an aunt by marriage. So we knew of her, but didn't see her much. I'm sorry to hear that, but I just don't have any advice or like grieving input because I've never lost a family member, a close family member. Veronica, no, I get the question all the time. I am 30, I've already started to almost say 32. So I'm 31, I will be 32 in September. SM says, I love it, Hannah. I'm curious, do you run for fun, participate, or do you try and keep bettering your time? Great question. Thank you for asking, SM, because people have been asking in this live stream, they're like, what's your time? Like, what's your PR for a 5K? I have not ever in my life run a 5K race, like trying to get a PR. I've only ever run 5Ks. Like I've done Thanksgiving turkey trot 5Ks. I've done Christmas 5Ks. I've done I think I did a New Year's Day 5K. All of these, it was like a fun run. Like there was a costume, or like today it was very like chill and sightseeing. So 5Ks, I feel like I always will approach them as just fun runs because to me, they go really quickly because I've done longer races. So I try to just like savor the race course, savor the views, don't focus at all on time. Like I don't care about my 5K times. But with marathons, I have always raced, like I've always run to try to get a PR for my marathon. So I've done 3, and the thing is with marathons, you have to train for 4 months, and it is like so much work, especially when you have to work a full-time job. So I feel like if you're gonna sign up for a marathon, like you don't really just sign up for a marathon casually. So it's like I've always tried to run my best time at every single marathon. I think that's how I always will run marathons, because it's like I've been training for 4 months, losing sleep, not doing certain things, saying no to certain like sweet treats, really trying to keep a clean diet, it's like it's so intensive, and you do have to make a lot of sacrifices for 4 months that it's like I could never justify just like getting to the start line and being like, la-di-da, I'm just gonna do this as a fun run, because it's like marathons are not fun runs. And sweet hello, also thank you so much, Rich. I missed this one. Thanks again. Wowza. Yes, so surprised that the solstice is today. So surprised by that. Could have sworn it was tomorrow and always June 21st. Oh my gosh, am I that far behind? Whew. Okay, Jamie, how can I donate? If you're on desktop, there's a $sign. If you're on mobile, I think there's also a $sign to donate. Yes, but there's a way. If you just like look at the buttons available on your screen, there should be a way to donate. Tim Zadid, thank you. Well, the thing is, I got this as a 5K race shirt. I did not know what the shirts looked like. I just got it today. So this was not planned. I did not know, that the earrings would go with the race shirt. This could have been orange. This could have been green. It could have been black. So I'm loving, this is by far like the most fun, 5K shirt I've gotten from this race weekend. DG is watching from Ghana. Sorry, I missed a few up here. Shoot. 222 fan. Hello. I like your glasses. Thank you. Yep, I still got them on from today. No, I have a stomach virus. Oh no, DJ the Mad Dog. I wonder if it's norovirus. That has been going around. My coworkers have been literally just getting like taken out one by one. It's honestly like my coworkers that have kids. The kids have been coming home from daycare and school, and I think norovirus is just like circulating in schools and daycares and then making it home to the families. And I'm just, I don't think I've ever had norovirus in my life. Not that I've ever known of, but one of the symptoms is just like aggressive vomiting. I think it burns through you pretty quickly, but I'm just like, no, I do not want to have to deal with this kind of a I believe it is a stomach virus. DJ the Mad Dog hasn't eaten all day. Gosh, I feel like you should probably eat something. Shaza Raisha is here. Tim Zadid. It's been a wonderful Friday. So fun. I so want to visit Winona, Red Wing, in Duluth, Minnesota around the 4th of July. Yes. I know. People have a blast on the water for 4th of July. It's just so fun. Oh, the lake vibes with like the grill and some people have bonfires on the shore. It's just the best. Summer in Minnesota is so fun. And sweet, what are you doing on vacation in Minnesota? No, you asked hiking. I was here for a 5K race. That's why I'm up here. Let's see, coffee, Paul Symington. You're in Odin's country while you're on vacation. There's a cereal called Trix. Donate. Thank you, Back to the Future. I will pin that. That is a helpful message, because sometimes I'm not exactly sure how to answer that question based on what I see on my side. Inwak Kenyatta, this is great to see you. What is the time of streams? I have never seemed to catch you until weeks later. So I am live 4 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time. So evenings in Central Time, that's when you can catch me. Let's see, coffee, OT. I'm not Polynesian, nope. I'm half white, half black. Your healthy food makes always slim and fit. I try to eat as healthy as I can, but honestly, I mean, it's not 100% healthy. I had some strawberry rhubarb pie last night. It was divine. My uncle is a very talented cook and baker. So I had some of his homemade strawberry rhubarb pie. He made it vegan. Absolutely incredible. Inbox says hot 32. Sorry, I'm trying to get to everyone's comments here, but I know I'm behind. Sorry, people. I was at Cassidy's comment about Minnesota having, here it is. Cassidy said to coffee, Minnesota has so many hidden gems people would find absolutely amazing when traveling. You guys, I will be standing on this soapbox shouting to everyone how much Minnesota is just the best place ever, because we are true. I feel like it's such a hidden gem, and it's just, I think in time maybe people will catch on, but it really true, it's such a wonderful place. And I think like Minnesotans are just, we're all collectively obsessed with our state, and I've had conversations with people from other states and they're like, why are you guys so obsessed with your state? And it's just like, it's so good here, it's so great. But I guess we still fly under the radar, which is fine. Spencer Montgomery said, hi, Spruzelberries is here. I'm late, but glad I'm able to catch you still online. Yes, I will be online probably for another like hour, maybe even a little more, because I'm on vacation, one. And it's a Friday night, it's my usual time. Don't have to get up super, super early tomorrow. I'm just relaxing right now. So yeah, I figure why not just be on here for a bit, chatting with people. Also, I'm seeing the number of people here. I'm seeing 49 people. I love to see it. Now it's 45. What time is sunset in Toronto? Rich, that was Kirby. Cassie Johnson, oh really? That is so awesome. Cool, my friend. DG says happy birthday, Queen, in advance. We can't wait to celebrate with you. Yeah, it's gonna be so fun, you guys. I've thought about this, like going forward, it will be so fun. Yeah, like turning, like in the lead up to my birthday, being like, oh my god, I can share my plans with you guys, and you know, do vlogs and live streams like leading up to the birthday, and being like, guess this is what I'm doing. I'm so excited. Ola Doyen, hello from Lagos. Mr. Adang, thank you so much. 5K shirts, awesome, dear, says TIM Zadid. Thank you. I'm loving this shirt as well. I think they did such a good job. Angela Lucas says hello. Good to see you again, Angela. Inwa Kenyatta says there's nothing like running when the blood gets pumping and the oxygen gets to breathing. True adrenaline rush. Yeah, honestly, running is just wonderful. I love it. Veronica has to go. Great having you here, Veronica. Thanks for joining. Angela is on her sister's phone. Daycares are where germs go to get big and strong. Ooh, yeah, it's brutal. Reaper says, I had norovirus 2 weeks ago. Yikes. Sorry to hear that. It lasted like 3 days. At least I feel like that, even if it sucks, like having something just over and done with in the span of 3 days versus like just lingering on for a week plus. I had a horrible case of COVID early 2024, like in February, like last week of February. And it took me over a week from the onset. It was like, it started with just burning throat, and I was like, shoot, I'm so toast. And then from that onset to feeling fully normal, it was probably like 10 days. It was brutal. So horrible. I lost my sense of smell. I lost my sense of taste. I had just splitting headaches, crazy fatigue, labored breathing. It was like the full, and it's crazy. It's like I had never had any known COVID infection for the first 4 years since it started. And then all of a sudden, I feel like it finally got me in February of 2024. I was like, dang, like this has me seated for like 10 days. I felt so ill. I was like, man, this feels like a mini version of death. Inwalk says fireworks downtown is fire. Yes. Isabel Rubio, hello, me, it's Mexico. Tamil Ulugam is here. Veronica, my favorite holiday is Halloween. Let's see, Brookie plays. Sorry. Favorite food of all time is Ethiopian food, Brookie plays. Terrence Wilson, hello. Dimena, I'm up north in Duluth, Minnesota. Veronica is in Kentucky. I've never been to your state, Veronica, but would love to go. Jim Sesh, how are you, Hannah? Ridgeport, I'm doing well. I don't know if you're saying if, like, are you in the gym right now? But doing great. I ran a 5K today. Beautiful day. Wonderful course. Emmanuel Barajas. Terrence Wilson said, love it. Ridgeport, yes, I am back traveling. I'm on vacation right now. Back to the Future. Sounds great. BRB in 10 minutes. And coffee too. Aiden Carbajal. Mein Hase ist Nama with the Eichhörnchen, the shocked squirrel. What would that be in Ohio, says Cheryl Kushner. I don't understand your question. Eichhörnchen. LOL, I thought you weren't traveling for a while. Where are you at? So this was on the books forever because I registered for this 5K back in October. Like the registration for this race weekend up in northern Minnesota, you have to register so far in advance. So I knew I would be coming up to Duluth, Minnesota, since October of last year. So this isn't like a new travel plan, and it's Thursday night to Sunday or something. So it's not a huge trip, but other than that, I'm kind of like a little bit over traveling. Like this doesn't feel like a huge lift because you can you drive up to Duluth from Minneapolis and St. Paul. It's like 2.5 hours drive. There's no airport. There's like no huge suitcase, no TSA, no carry-on, none of that stuff. So it's a pretty easy trip. It's not very intensive. Chipotle, yep. That was Mara's 26. Reaper, I'm vegan. If you go to my channel and you look through the videos, most of the videos you'll see are recipe videos for vegan / gluten-free dishes. Yep, Reaper. I always see you eating veggies and rice. I often eat veggies on my live streams. All right, getting caught up. I run daily. I hate running, but it is a rewarding feeling when it's over. Yeah, Joski, I feel like, honestly, it's like not my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I don't mind it, but especially if I'm training for a longer distance race, like a 10-mile, half marathon or full marathon, with say like a marathon training run and I'm running like 10 miles, by like 6, I'm kind of like, I'm not in pain. I'm not like hating it, but I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of ready to be done, but I've got 4 more to do. So it's kind of a time suck, and if anything, it gets boring after a time when you're running super long runs. Ben the Goat is here. Hi, Ben. Demena, did you get the shot before you caught it? Yes. Oh yeah. I had my COVID vaccines, but you still get burned. It's not a guarantee you won't get sick. Shriyash, hello. Hi, Johan Vander Merva from Cape Town, South Africa. Love it. Stephen Hickman with the hearts. Benson Berg, hello. Rich says like and subscribe. It is free. Yes. Thank you. Time of your YouTube channel. I don't understand your question. Time of your YouTube channel. I've been on YouTube. I've had this channel for almost 5 years. My YouTube channel will turn 5 in September. So I don't know if that's what your question was. Hot tub time, LOL. I do not like hot tubs. Nicholas Hartley, you're still eating lettuce. Not quite. Guacamole. Try again. Deborah, Michael, love the earrings. Hi, Tamil Ulagam. We've got Gon saying Privyet. Evanitaya. Is it Ebanitaya? Reaper was looking to see the exact start of my channel, September 10th, 2020. Which is almost my birthday. That's so crazy. Is that really? September 10. What was I gonna look at? Joined September 10, 2020. Oh my god. So that'll be 3 days before my birthday on the 13th. J to the R. Hello, J to the R. I never got a COVID shot, trusted my immune system. Yeah, actually I didn't have a choice, Rich. So I was in graduate school and I was in a Master of Public Health program. I started the master's program in September of 2020. And so they required us, like the administration required us to get basically it was like get your COVID shot or discontinue your master's program. And I was like, well, I just spent a lot of time and energy getting admitted to this program and I want to get a master's degree, but my hand was forced by my school. We were required to get the COVID vaccine. Let's see. I with all the hearts. What time of your YouTube channel in Ohio when it's 8 Central your time? Probably 9 p.m. in Chicago. Reaper says, I would reject under religious beliefs. Yeah, I mean, there's different reasons why people decline to get vaccines. And I think, like, people, like, I'm a firm believer in body autonomy. Like, I don't think this should be a controversial view, but I think you get to decide what happens, what enters your body, what you get to control what's going on. And I know some people, they decline for religious reasons, they decline because they have an allergy to one or more of the ingredients that go into the vaccine, or they've had a very adverse reaction to a previous vaccine. So, I mean, in my opinion, there are like plenty of legitimate reasons. Paralysis, like people have gotten different forms of paralysis following a vaccine. So I'm very much just like, I didn't get a choice, not really, because I was not about to drop out of my master's program. So I was like, fine, I'll go get my shots. But I think generally, like, it's best if people, like, have a choice. And I think people should be free to decline if they don't feel like they want to get it. Any vaccine, not just COVID. Inwalk says, I love guacamole. What kind of chips would you eat? Would they be corn-based? Yes. I did not get chips. I will indulge in tasty foods that are, like, I would consider junk processed foods, but this time around I did not get chips. I was like, they're more processed, more fatty than what's in this dish. So if I had gotten chips in wok, I would have gotten their corn tortilla chips that they sell at Chipotle. Reaper says no COVID shot for me. Back to the Future is back. Thank you, Mike K, for this super chat. Matt Bergman. Reaper says lots of possible adverse reactions. Everyone has a choice of what goes into their body. Chipotle, that's the classic meal. Yes, Tav. I was saying earlier, I have had Chipotle 3 times this month. Actually, I had 2 gift cards, and also my points were high enough in the Chipotle app where I had a free entree. So it's like I got 1 comped meal because of my Chipotle points, and then I had 2 gift cards. So it's like I could justify going to Chipotle this often, this frequently in the last few weeks because I had like I wasn't paying, either they were fully covered or they were like significantly reduced in price. Spruzel berries. I've really come around to beets as an adult. As a kid, I thought they were absolutely disgusting. I hated the texture. I hated the flavor. To me, when I was a kid, eating beets, it was like gelatinous and it tasted like dirt. The flavor was disgusting. I feel like beets wouldn't really appeal to most children's palates, which is like not a very tasty food to eat. I think that's a pretty objective thing to say. But as an adult, I've actually grown to love beets. So I do eat them, not all the time, but maybe like once, twice a month. Corn chips, you're overpriced. I didn't eat any corn chips. Hello, LeBron. My girl got the reward points. True dedication. Yes. The nice thing is with Chipotle, I feel like I tend to get a lot of like gift cards to Chipotle, like from my parents, from friends, like I don't know why. But what's great is you can order, like if you, like here you go. This is how I've been having like 3 basically free Chipotle meals this month. Upload your gift card to the app. So I got a $15 gift card and I got a $10 gift card. And when you order a bowl or when you order something from Chipotle in the app, they will, you can select your gift card to pay for the thing. And you will still get points, like even if, it was a gift card or not from your like credit card or whatever. So I just racked up so many Chipotle points from all of these gift card like meal purchases. And then I got a free meal for my points. All right. Didn't you get some when you watched the spooky movie? Oh, chips? I haven't had chips in a very long time, actually. I try to not eat a ton of chips. Maybe it was popcorn? Oh, you know what? I was eating, I call them like vegan Cheetos. They're like the chickpea puffs. I might have been eating those, Reaper. Jose Garcia said hi. Someone Papa Smurf says made you. Inwalk says, I hate the texture of apple. Interesting. But beets are delicious. Brussels sprouts, yes. I think Brussels sprouts are my favorite veggie. Beets greens. I don't think I've ever had like beet greens before. I know what you're talking about, but I think I've only had like the root part of the beet. Hello, nobody. I'm doing great. I'm on vacation, just eating the last of my Chipotle bowl. How about you? Shogo Yamada, hello. Thank you for having a normal stream. My streams are always normal. I will not be normal. Like my normal streams are either me sitting in a chair or some kind of like couch talking to people or in my kitchen cooking food. Like I'm not doing anything other than like sitting and chatting or like making food on my live streams. I have no interest. I would not want to, it kind of like creeps me out. I would not want to like film myself to a live audience on the internet sleeping. That's just so weird and creepy. Sleeping is just so private. I don't like that. Jason Bourne is back. You were showering, okay. Pacho Uzima is here. Prepping food and gear. Oh my god, you're like probably the 4th or the 5th person who's asked this. Did you go and see that movie? I'm assuming you mean 28 years later. We decided, so I'm up here with my family, and logistically we were like, I was feeling super tired from driving up to northern Minnesota for this vacation yesterday. We originally wanted to go see the 28 years later movie last night, And I was like, you guys, I need to like take a nap at my hotel. I need to check into my hotel. I was hungry. It just was logistically, I did not want to show up to the movie theater and be fighting sleep while I was watching the movie. So we decided, let's actually go and watch 28 Years Later tomorrow. I will let you know what I think of it. Gonna go see 28 Years Later on Tuesday. How did you oh no, you're another person who asked nobody. I will let you know what I think. I'm gonna go see it on Saturday. So I will let you all know. I will let you know on the Sunday live stream what I think of 28 Years Later. Shogo, I don't do juicing. Should run the air conditioning on 67 all night. Heat wave, LOL. True, but up here in Duluth, it's actually pretty chilly. It's like been in the 50s and 60s. I don't know why there's a heat warning, because the temperatures are very cold. Sleeping on streams is odd for sure. Yeah, Stone Papa Smurf, the only reason I can think why people do that is because you can basically be, it's like you're killing two birds with one stone. It's like you're sleeping, which you have to do, and then people are like, well, I might as well have my phone streaming me for like 6, 7, 8, however many hours that I'm just asleep. So you're basically like racking up views and likes and potentially like super chats and other monetization things while you sleep. So I think people are just trying to be like efficient with their time. But for me, it's like I could get, it helps with like watch hours too, like the more that you go live. That might be another thing too, because like to be monetized on YouTube, you have to have a certain number of subscribers and a certain number of public watch hours. And live streams, I would say, in my experience, by far, the live streams were the most important for me, getting my public watch hours to the point where I got monetized. So I think people want to get monetized, and some people want to get monetized who are doing these sleeping live streams, because like, think about that. That's like however many hours you're asleep, that's hours of people watching you. Inwalk, do you watch movies? I do watch movies, yes. I cannot wait for this new Superman movie. Who's gonna be Superman? Because we just had Henry Cavill. Crap. Hope I didn't stain my beautiful shirt. Dang it. I don't think so. That would have been so sad. Linda Tehran, thank you so much. Such a sweet comment. I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's see. Do you dream a lot? Maybe like 1 out of every 8 to 10 nights I'll have a dream. Usually just something kind of like random. They're generally pleasant. If anything, they're just like a little, like, you're like, wait, whoa, like trippy. It's like, at worst, my dreams are trippy and random. At best, they're just very like sweet and lovely and entertaining. I don't know. They're like very nice dreams, because I know some people have really bad dreams. Just a Dude says, it's finally cooling off here and I feel better now. Excellent. I wish people felt the same way about eating on the internet. Dark, Hannah, you need help with the kids, call me. I don't have kids. Angsty Bean, Sprizzleberries. Okay, I read that one. About dreaming. Do you have vivid, memorable dreams? Sometimes, yes. I would say not all of the time. Some of them are kind of forgettable, but I can think of like very vivid dreams I had like 10 years ago in college. Yeah, certain ones where I was like, whoa, that was just it's just so memorable because it's so unique. What are the hot real estate areas in Minnesota? I love this question, Stone Papa Smurf. I would say typically in Minnesota, they tend to be around lakes. So in Minneapolis, there are some exquisite mansions around the big lakes in the city. So Lake of the Isles, that's like old money. Bademakaska, formerly known as Lake Calhoun. That's like newer builds, like flashier condos. Like some units are like over $1 million a piece. Like Harriet, which is kind of like the cozy, sweet, but still very nice homes. Anything that's lakeside. Then if you get a little bit outside of the Minneapolis metro area, there's a very large lake called Lake Minnetonka. And that's where like Vikings players, like the sports players, like have their nice properties kind of like tucked away, like a little removed from like the cities, just so there's like it's a little less dangerous, or I guess more privacy out there. And then like prime real estate, if you're going out of the metro area, I would say anywhere along the North Shore of Lake Superior. So the North Shore is like the northeastern coastline that Minnesota has on Lake Superior. I would say starting from Duluth, which is like the harbor point, all the way up to Grand Portage and the Canadian border. Anything that's like sitting right on like the rocky cliffs or just the beautiful scenic overlook of Lake Superior, millions and millions of dollars. Like it's just, people want any bit of land that overlooks Lake Superior because it looks like an ocean view. It's stunning. Yeah, it's the lakeside properties that are worth millions and millions of dollars here. One day you should do a cooking stream. Oh, Reaper, you have not seen a lot of my streams then, because most of my streams were actually in my kitchen cooking stuff. D'Angelo McNulty, hello. Nobody says I'll be looking forward to your review. Yes, I'm very interested to see what 28 years later is like. Advent calendar toy time. Great to see you again. How are you? Leela has a parrot. Tav says, oh shoot, where were you? Tav says, I'm ordering Chipotle now. Glad I could influence you, Tav. Get those points and eventually you'll get to cash in on a free entree. It's great. Inwalk says turmeric, lemon, honey, ginger. Yeah, those are all, I think of those as all being very healthy. Bead by the Breeze. That's such a sweet username. Hello. Tony Romano says hello. Hello again. It's hot in Philly. That's actually like Minneapolis right now. So I'm not home. I'm on vacation. I'm up in northern Minnesota, about 2.5, 3 hours drive up from Minneapolis. But I made sure, because this weekend it's getting up into like the 90s, which is hot for us. I made sure to leave my air conditioner on at home so that my place would always be at like a steady 70, 71, 72, like right around that range. Because I knew, like, if I was trying to save money and just not have any air conditioning on, I would be coming back to like a sauna. It would be so hot if I hadn't left the AC on. Heat warning issued here for next week. Dang. That was you, Rich. I saw the Phoenician Scheme. What did you think? Jason Bourne, I saw that the Phoenician Scheme has Benicio del Toro, who I really like. I have no idea what it's about, though. Inwalk, David Corin Sweat is the new Superman. I don't even know who that is. Sheikh Bakar Kamara says, you always look wonderful. I want to be your friend in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Oh my goodness, you might be the very first person I've had in my live stream chats from Sierra Leone. Very cool. It's Ethan with a purple heart. Hello. Yeah, but you don't say Minnesota like the accent I've always heard on TV. Yes. Well, the thing is, in Walk, I think people really love to exaggerate accents. Like, people really like to, like, overdo the twang of the South. And with Minnesota, like, most people don't actually talk like that. Like, there's a few things people will over accent, but we don't actually talk like that here. Spruzelberries says, hey, that's true, LOL. Kirby says, Canada getting the heat. Yep. God, it sounds like everywhere is getting the heat. It's, don't like thinking about just the climate getting warmer. It's not, the outlook isn't great. Okay, so I'm really wanting to go visit Minnesota. Yeah, I will keep on saying this until either people realize it or I drop dead. It's like, Minnesota is so great. It is like the best place to live in the United States, in my opinion. Like, also the outlook of our state is great when you consider like climate change. The place where I am sitting right now, Duluth, Minnesota, has been pinpointed by CNN. You can look this stuff up on the internet. Climate scientists, like, Duluth is a very climate resilient town. It's like, generally in Minnesota, we don't have a lot of natural disasters. We get like a handful of tornadoes, but, you know, we get, you know, we'll have some wildfire smoke from Canada. We don't have earthquakes, pretty stable weather, no ocean rising issues, no hurricanes. Yeah, and also just beyond that, beyond being a very like climate resilient location, I think people just generally have a very high quality of life here. People love living in Minnesota. People are obsessed with Minnesota. A lot of just beautiful natural areas, lots of lakes. Parks and Rec is amazing throughout the state. Camping, canoeing, kayaking. Schools are really good up here. Yeah, I love it. But it's just, people still, it goes very underappreciated because I've been to a lot of states. I've lived in other states and I've traveled to at least half. And I'm just like, I just, it's not as good as it is up here. Cassie says, people don't realize that YouTube is wanting you to get better so they can push your content to more people. Sleeping isn't it. Yeah, Cassidy, I agree with that. Oh gosh. Reaper says, I just started watching 2 weeks ago. Okay, that explains. Okay, because I would say the majority of my live streams, if you go to my channel, click on the live tab and just look through all of the recordings of my live streams since I started going live last summer on YouTube, you will see that most of them are in my kitchen where I'll be cooking something. Thank you, TR. We got some more comments here. Stone Papa Smurf, you've sold me on visiting Lake Superior at some point. You have to. You guys, it's like I'm trying to be like the spokesperson for the state of Minnesota. I think it's clear to all of you watching, like, who have watched me before. It's like I'm so obsessed with it here. And also it's like Lake Superior is just, it's basically like an ocean. It's massive. Like, you can't see anything. And also ships are coming in and out of the harbor here from all over the world. Like, it's an international port. Tons of materials being shipped in and out for whatever industrial purposes. Like, it's a very cool trade city. And so there's all these beautiful hiking trails and sidewalks and boardwalks that just are like right along the lake. So it is kind of like having a small ocean on one of our borders. It's not the same. It's not like the sandy, warm, tropical beach, but it's like the coast in a different sense. Mario M says, you are on fire. Thanks. Oh, the Phoenician thing? The Phoenician something has Tom Hanks in it. Okay. Oh, and Benedict Cumberbatch. Yes, yes. I love all three of those. I'm not as big a fan of Tom Hanks. He's fine, but he's just like a little like meh. What's the hype? I don't know. I've never understood Tom Hanks. Nothing against him, but it's just there's nothing special to me. But I love Benicio del Toro and Benedict Cumberbatch. The Phoenician something. I'm forgetting. It has a very cool ring to it. Cheyenne is here. Good to see you, Cheyenne. Sea Cow is here. Jamie Hubler says, good night, Twang. Good night, Twang. Danny the Knight says everyone will feel it. Shadow Trace, oofta. Yeah, people think we're like, oofta. Holy smokes. You betcha. It's like, okay, if you've seen it on SNL or Fargo, like, don't think that's how your typical Minnesotan is gonna be interacting with you. Oh yeah, don't ya know? No. Mark Hale says, hi, Hannah. Hello, Mark. Mine has this Nama with a 3. Aishunchen. Casty Win from Rich. Texas is the best, says Sea Cow. I mean, Texas is like an epic state. Dr. Shoba Tiagi, Stone Papa Smurf, if you were going to invest in an area in Minnesota real estate, which areas would you see Blasmo for the next? Here. Dude, if I had magically waved my wand and I had like a good 5-10 million dropped into my bank account, I would instantly buy property up here because I cannot ever see we call it North Shore real estate, but basically any real estate that is along Lake Superior going from Duluth, this city I'm in now, all the way up to the Canadian border, like, unless some crazy thing happened, like I can't even imagine what, the real estate will never go down. It's so in demand, it's so sought after. People don't sell hardly at all. They buy and keep it and pass it down to their kids. They keep it in the family. But yeah, if I were to pick real estate, where I would invest in real estate in the state of Minnesota, it's like right up here in the North Shore region. Cactus Jack, I do believe in climate change. Yes. Persian Empire, hello. The snow is the only thing summers are great there. Well, unfortunately, on the theme of climate change, Jet Scotty, our winters are only getting warmer. Our snow volume has been diminishing year by year. Temperatures have been like very balmy the last few years. It's very sad. I mean, it's great if you don't like winter, but I love winter. Even just for example, this past winter, I should say, just a few months ago, my sister and I wanted to set up a weekend to go skiing with a family friend. And it's like December came, January came, February came, and it was no good, like real big snowfall. It was just kind of like piddly, melty, like not enough to ski in. And we're just like, man, there's just like, are we ever gonna get a weekend where there's like a good volume of snow? I mean, yeah, sure, ski resorts pump their own snow. Honestly, they've had to do that because of the lack of natural snow. But still, you can pump all the snow you want artificially, but if temperatures are too hot, it'll still melt and become like soup. And that's not good snow to ski in. So, yeah, unfortunately for me, because I like winter, winters have been just getting like warmer and warmer over time. Mark Hill said you sold me. Sea Cow says, what do you think about Texas? I would love to visit Texas. It sounds really interesting. It kind of like cracks me up because I feel like there's just so much personality, like for a state. I feel like it's just like legendary. I feel like when you're reading like American history in high school and even before that, you're like, yeah, like Texas is just like, everyone knows Texas. Everything's bigger and better in Texas. I've never been, but would love to go. New Hope, Minnesota, very nice. Yes, I would say it's a very nice community. Kyler999, good to see you. Florida is the best. I've never been to Florida. Ode Hassan. Egoist, do you actively participate in protests? No, I don't. I just don't protest in general. Okay, Nobia Business, hello. NCP 614 says hi. Cactus Jack. Sambo 2321. I'm eating well, at this point, like the last little crumb of a Chipotle bowl. I got Chipotle for dinner. That was not food. It was like a little piece of, I don't know what. I don't know if this is Chipotle on the side, but you know, we've all seen a Chipotle bag before. So that's it for my dinner. Let's see. Rob Fay, 97 in Minneapolis. Whew. Of all the times to not be in Minneapolis, Rob Fay, I am in Duluth, Minnesota right now. And I am very grateful I am not sitting in that heat, having to spend a weekend just getting cooked. No thanks. Rock City Marv says Detroit is everything. Another state I've never been to. Honestly, I feel like I've been to almost all the Midwest, but I have never been to Michigan. Nothing has ever brought me there, so yeah, that's still on my to-do list. Tariff's gonna slow that down. Pennsylvania is a nice state too, just not much to do. I wouldn't live in Pennsylvania, but it's a stunning state. I've done road trips through Pennsylvania, and it's just like the country is just like absolutely stunning. Rural Pennsylvania is so pretty. Okay, Rock is saying, I don't know how I got here. That's okay, Cheyenne, no worries. You said, I'm sorry, I haven't been joining. Stanley Shackelford said hi. Kelvin says, I would love to see a live stream on lemon vegan cookies or lemon vegan cake. I can do that at some point. Jay Hudis, hello. Der kleine Ozean ist in deinem Kopf, in dem du dich bewegst. All right, Jason Bourne, and also for the actor, the actor for Walter White. Yes, what, Branson? What's that guy's name? Breaking Bad. No, yeah, Breaking Bad actor. Bryan Cranston, that's his name. Who else is here? Cheyenne just subscribed, thank you so much. And Travel and Art, I see you waving. The Habeshan Prince is here, says easy. Cassidy says, if you travel along the Mississippi River through Wisconsin into Minnesota during the summertime, it's the best ever. Yes. It's absolutely stunning. The river valley regions are just beautiful. Let's see. If you ever went to Hawaii, what would you do? I don't know, because I don't like tropical areas. Probably just try to go on hikes. Easy says, why can't you buy one now? Didn't Kanye move to Minnesota? I have no clue. I don't follow Kanye West. King Sammy the Trillion Full Blaster says, oh yeah, that's a great investment. JR the Boss says hello. Good to see you, JR. It's about to freeze back up hard. I don't know about that. Reaper, I think there was a period called something like the Ice Age or something. I don't know. Missy Thomas says, hey, King Sammy, mega blessings are coming your way soon. So cool and creative. Thank you, King Sammy, the Trillion-fold blesser. Hi, Max Drummond. Tab, all my exes live in Texas. Sprucel Berries, which states have you visited? Oh boy. I wish I had a pen and paper. Let's just move Midwest first. How about? So outside of Minnesota, because that's my home state, I've been to Iowa, Wisconsin, Nebraska, South Dakota, and then going west, Wyoming, Idaho, Colorado, California, Nevada, and then moving east, I've been to, east from Wisconsin, I've been to Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, I think Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia, and then more southern area, I've been to South Carolina, Georgia. Is that it for that region? Yeah. So I feel like that's like roughly like half of the United States. Sell videos, hello. King Sammy was saying, I love Minnesota weather because it's not just sunny, heat all around, like time. Yeah, I love the change of seasons. That's one of the best things about living in Minnesota. Reaper has had Chipotle once. Tab says $50 is disrespectful. I got 100. Jamie Hubler, I got 150. Did you see the Amish or Mennonites? I actually saw some Amish people here in Duluth yesterday. Thank you, Marion Edie, Brian Cranston. Yep, you guys were nailing it with the Walter White guy. Marion, I am a United States citizen. Reaper with the squirrel emoji. Come to visit Chi-Town, you'd love it. Oh, I've been to Chicago a million times. It's like obligatory traveling when you grow up in the Midwest. I really do love Chicago. Jason Bourne, bye, I'm leaving, coming to the next live. See you on Sunday, Jason Bourne. Thank you for joining. Ethan Lewis, I proposed to my fiance today. Okay. Mein Hasse ist Name. Why do you skip the German thing? Ich dachte, du willst die deutsche Sprache lernen. I've already studied it. I just didn't feel like responding in German. The Sammy, Trillion Fold, Blesser, Cranston. Wow, I have an old buddy I haven't seen in over 10 years named Dalton Cranston. Congratulations, Ethan. Heuchelei. Richie Okorafor, Inwalk. I'm beginning to think you like cold weather and dry heats. New York, New Amsterdam. Cold is better than 110 degrees. Yes, indeed. I would always take sub-zero freezing temperature over 110 degrees. That is like not even a decision. It's like, would you like to eat chocolate cake or a piece of celery? Like, it's that easy of a decision. Half the map. Kudos, says Spruceleberries. Yes, a lot of states, but still some like just Pacific Northwest I haven't been to, parts of New England, and the Deep South. But I feel like I've gone to like, you know, states in like the major regions of the country. 7.97 subs, getting closer, says Rich. Reaper says, I'm a Pennsylvanian, not a US citizen though. Okay. You got me with Georgia. I've been to the rest in my 20s. Traveling is the best gift in life. Yes. I spent like all of my 20s traveling and living in different places. I feel like I was always moving every single year to some different place. I don't feel, I mean, because I was just traveling all over for my 20s, most of my 20s, I don't feel as like, I don't feel the urge to travel as much in my 30s because I did so much in my 20s, but eventually I will get back to traveling. Yabba dabba doo, it's so good to see you. Hello. Best gift to yourself. Yes. Emily Heskey, state citizen, says Reaper. Salsabil Ali said hi. I think I'm all caught up on these. Wait. Oh, Veronica. Wait, no, that's way behind. I think I'm all caught up. Oh, Jamie Hubler says night. Good night, Jamie. Back soon. Cool. Okay. I'm caught up, guys. Yes. Wow, and it's almost been 3 hours. What? Crazy. It's 10:43 for me. You seem like you would fit the van lifestyle. I think I could manage it, But the thing is, it's just, I think it would get very, very old. I like having like my own space. There's so many belongings now that it's like I've accrued belongings at this, like enough at this point where I would not be willing to part with them. And I kind of, it's just the nomad life to me is just like really sad. Like I love having like a home base in one place that's like not a mobile van or mobile anything. It's like I want like a brick and mortar or like actual concrete physical home that I'm going home to every single day. Yeah, it's just ugh, yeah. I don't think I would ever try van life, but I'm fascinated by people who do the van life thing. Hi, Zach. USA, Iowa, what's up? Nice. I'm in Minnesota, so I'm above you here in the United States. Are you guys going out for breakfast in the morning? Probably not. Probably just gonna sleep in, relax. I've got my Catalina Crunch here, my favorite breakfast cereal. I like to bring Catalina Crunch, as several of you already know this. If you're a member, actually, you will find that there is a Catalina Crunch emoji. Let me put it into the chat right now if you haven't seen it already. This is what I'm talking about, what I just commented. But the thing is, so like with hotel breakfasts, they're often so early. I'm like, okay, like my hotel here, they're like, okay, breakfast is 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna make breakfast. So one, I don't want to wake up early for hotel breakfast. And two, I was saying this earlier tonight, but I'm vegan and hotel breakfasts often don't have anything that's like really like healthy. If you're trying to eat vegan, like not really any protein options. There's usually cornflakes, white bread toast with some jelly, fruit, oatmeal. I mean, it's all like carbs and sugar, which is like whatever. I don't hate carbs and sugar, but I actually try to have protein for breakfast and I try to go more savory for breakfast and not start the day with like a lot of like sugar. So not only is breakfast an early wake up for me, but also the options are not great. Eating vegan for breakfast at most hotels. So I will skip and bring, a bag of Catalina Crunch, and then I will have a disposable spoon and a little, cereal bowl, like disposable cereal bowls I can just eat out of. Did you see that I was about to put a cap on my coffee? Van life would not offer easy access. Well, I think for, the thing with van life that would bother me the most is the whole, like, running water, storing food, taking showers, where do you park? Like having to find a place where you can legally park overnight and not get a ticket, it's such a hassle. I see, but I mean, there's upsides to van life, but I think just having space, having permanent belongings, like having a mattress. I mean, you can have some of these things in a van, depending on the van. But even just like having like a TV, having Wi-Fi, having just enough space to like walk around, having different rooms. Like for me, I like to do a lot of exercise at home, like in the privacy of my home. So I'll do yoga, I'll do Pilates, I'll do HIIT workouts, I'll do ab workouts, planks, crunches. And it's just, I feel like in a van it would feel very cramped, so I'd have to go outside. But say like it's thunderstorm and lightning outside, it's like, okay, well I guess I'm gonna work out in my little van. Ugh. The restricted like space of a van, I think would really start to get old for me. You remind me of Ashley Darby, don't know who that is. They have oatmeal. I don't really like oatmeal. It's never been my favorite for breakfast. Easy, and honestly, like, not worth getting up 2 to 3 hours earlier than I normally would for a bowl of oatmeal. No way. Easy says, too young for RV life. You should look into Airbnb rental investment. I don't know. Maybe. It's like I don't know. I think someday, sure. But also, it's a lot to do because I work a 9 to 5 job. And so having to, like, say issues come up, say something happens with the property, say someone who rents your Airbnb breaks the sink, breaks the kitchen, breaks the toilet, like, you have something happen with the property, then it becomes a matter of, okay, I'm working a 9 to 5 job, and now in my off time, I'm gonna have to find some time to drive over to my rental property, inspect the damage, see if they're liable for this stuff, contact a repair person, get a cost estimate. It's like, it can quickly become a huge headache managing a rental property when you work a full-time job. And I work a 9 to 5 job. It would be really nice when things are running smoothly with an Airbnb. But I mean, when you run into issues with someone who's the people who are renting the space, or just property damage, property maintenance, and things don't go according to plan, that I'm not quite in a position to take on all that potential work of a rental. Stone Papa Smurf, there's a Minnesota real estate radio show on Love 105 Sunday mornings. That's awesome. I don't actually know if I've heard of that, but let me quickly Google this. 105, what is it? Real estate show? Minnesota real estate show. Excuse me, 105. The Minnesota real estate show, Love 105 FM. The Minnesota it's iHeartRadio. Okay. Ooh, I should listen to this. The Minnesota real estate show. Is it on anymore though? All these episodes are so old. They're all from 2023. Real estate show on Saturdays. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if it's going on anymore. I'm not seeing any recent dates. Okay, so, I'm getting tired, guys. I should probably hop off here soon. Nicholas is here. Spruzelberries, Airbnb going down. Look at their stocks. Yeah, I mean, I've heard not great things about Airbnb in recent headlines. Housing market should become a buyer's market soon. Property investment might be a risk. Maddie is back and loves the shirt. Thank you. I got this shirt today because I ran a 5K, and this was the official, like, racers t-shirt. And I love the color. I love the fit. I love the font. Like, they nailed it this year. I'm so happy, because there have been years where, I mean, it's not all about the t-shirt that you get for signing up, but sometimes I've just been like, oh, the fabric is terrible, the fit is terrible, the neckline's weird, it's just, something's off about it, where it's ended up in the donate bin. But this one, like, best believe I'm wearing this t-shirt until it falls off in rags, because I wear it, like, clothing that I love, I wear it till it's like unwearable. So I will be wearing this for a good, you'll probably see this like in 10 years from now. Reaper, Bubble Pop, my message was censored. Oh, I don't know what you would have said then. Maddie said hi. Easy says, you can pay a company that finds you certified GC to fix issues. You just pay a company roughly 100. Yeah, still wouldn't be willing to deal with that now. Sven, I get this comment a lot. I wear these earrings in every live stream. Going to Minnesota to get a bus ticket in Rochester, says Zachariah Stroll. Elisa Nzioki, how much for one? I don't know. One what? Your fave rain wing. I mean, I wouldn't say, like, no one's ever late. Like, you come whenever you want to. But I am just about 3 hours into this live stream, which is crazy. So you are coming right at the 3-hour mark. Feels much peaceful here. Le Peas. Yeah, I try to keep it really chill and I don't know, just like a fun chat community whenever I go live. Girl, you're welcome, says Maddie. Hi, Floyd D. Good to see you. Derek is asking random, but how tall are you? I'm 5'5". I don't, if you use metric, the metric system, I don't know how tall I am in meters. NJS, you too. I'm on a long holiday vacation weekend and it's been divine so far. So yes, I will enjoy. Hope you have a super weekend as well. Oh man, guys, I'm at the end of the chat. I got caught up. And I think I'm gonna head to bed because I don't want to sleep away the entire day tomorrow. Thank you, your fave Rain Wing. I'm glad that you love the shirt. NJS is fantastic. Glad I caught you tonight. Have a restful night. I'll stay on till 11. Awesome, awesome. And I will be going live in 2 days, Sunday night. I'll put a reminder in the chat. Reminder, my next live stream is this Sunday. Oops. Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, United States. Back to the Future, thank you so much for moderating. You are so wonderful. Come on back and chat some more this Sunday. All right. And I will tell you what I think about, what's it called? The movie 28 Years Later. So we can discuss that on Sunday. Okay, so Rich with all the emojis, NJS, Back to the Future, yes, thank you so much. In Walk Sunday, yep, Sunday night, everybody. Michael Grimes, hello. Floyd D, hope you have a great weekend. Yes, I'm starting to feel like the sun and the just the dryness in my eyes, like my contacts are like ready to be out of my eyes. Thank you, Kirby, for the happy poop. Love to see it. Such a fave. Who else? Bye, Rich. Thank you so much for your super chats this evening. Nagit13 said hi. Kirby with the Dexter emojis. Hannah and everyone else, have a great night. Yes, have a great night. And thank you again, Back to the Future, so much. Yeah, but I do see you on Sunday. I'm glad that I could bring you guys into my lovely Duluth hotel room for the evening. I don't know, I like having just a little variety in my live stream location. So it was fun to live stream from here. Kelvin says thank you and have a great night. You too, Kelvin. And one last message. I'll see you all on Sunday nights. Woohoo! So catch you all there. Can't wait to chat some more. It's been really fun, but gotta go now. So warm shower. Okay, 8K on Sunday. We'll see, you guys. We're getting so close to 8K. I'm very, very excited. So yeah, it'll probably be very, very soon. So I will see you all in 2 days, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. Take care, everybody. Thanks for